Answer number 11. Question number 1. We have the vocabulary. In the following question, out of the given 4 alternatives, select the one which best expresses. This is nothing but synonym. Synonyms. Here, crescendo. First, try to know what is the actual meaning of the given question. Actual meaning of crescendo is increase gradually. Increase gradually is known as crescendo. Okay, here we have dominate, no, domination, and squander. The meaning of squander is wasteful expenses or wasteful of something. W-A-S-T, wasteful, squander. River, it's a good word. That is, it was repeated number of times, which means respect. That's why it is used before the names of the Christian fathers, Reverend John F. Kennedy, Reverend K. Apal, etc. Here we have escalation, escalator. So we can see escalator that is used to go up. So a raised platform is known as escalator. It is also nothing but increasing gradually. So the best option for crescendo, it is none other than B, increasing. So the first question, option B, is the best answer, as crescendo means escalation, which means escalator. In other words, it is increasing. Question number 2, esoteric. Actual meaning is private. Private in the sense it is obscure, like unnoticed. Unnoticed, that cannot be noticed. Private, esoteric. Befitting, it's a positive word that tells something about favorable. Befitting means favorable. Abstruse, that tells something about the ambiguity. Ambiguity means speaking indirectly or else confusion. Speaking indirectly. So indirect speaking, like. And coming to relevant. Relevant is known word. So see, be careful. Sometimes it can be seen with the spellings. RELEVANT. It is relevant, which means related. See here the question word esoteric, which means private or unnoticed. No. So when there is a comparison among with the esoteric with the A, B, C, D, it is the abstruse, which is the best answer, because private means that cannot be seen. Not public, it cannot be seen. So it is ambiguity, because other ambiguity means confusion actually, but in other words it can be used as a indirect speech also. That is, hidden meaning is different from the actual meaning. That is nothing but unnoticed. So the best answer for esoteric, it is C, option C, obtuse. Question number 3, fiendish. Fiendish is a negative word that tells something about wicked, also known as wicked means dog. Fox is a wicked animal. Cunning. Okay. So apparent, actual meaning of apparent is clear. Secure is known word, security. Exemplify, it is not. It is nothing but example. And here we have the cruel, unkind. That is the equivalent meaning with wicked or cunning. So the best option for fiendish is cruel, which is option B. 4, acerbic. Here we have foretell, amazed, harsh, and bland. Acerbic is a negative word that tells something about sharp-tempered, also known as short-tempered. In other words, it can be used as another wicked or cunning or speaking harsh. Okay, here foretelling means telling something about future, which is nothing but guess. Foretelling. Amazed, shocking. And the meaning of bland, it's a positive word that tells something about the pleasant, also known as soft. The bland is a positive word which means pleasant or soft. Amazed is shocked. Foretelling is telling initially harsh. Here, as far as these options concerned, for acerbic, the best synonym is harsh. Ribald, it's a negative word that tells something about cruel. So here provisions. I went to market to buy some provisions. Provisions actually suppliers or supply, like a dal, masoor dal, etc. All these are known as provisions. And here, as far as provision concerned, it is nothing but supply. The word clean is a known word. Biased in the sense of discrimination, and that means showing partiality towards our well wishers or towards our friends. So biased, the discrimination. Vulgar, it's a negative word. Yes, so the word rebel tells something about vulgarity or cruelty, which is option D for fifth one. Question number 6, scurrilous, very important word that was repeated number of times in the banking examinations. Scurrilous is a negative word that tells something about cruelty. Here, coarse, this is also repeated word, coarse, which means that is not source. It sounds coarse, which means force. Insolent, the meaning of insolent, this is also one of the repeated words in the competitive examinations. Insolence means very rude. It was repeated nearly 10 times in the Ssc examination. Insolent. Complimentary is nothing but praising others. One more word is there, complement. This compliment is different. See, when there is I, it is praise. See, in the compliment we have I, in the praise we have I. Remember like that. When it is compliment, comple, it is nothing but, as we have ye here, the meaning of compliment is nothing but completeness. Do remember in that way. Here it is ye. So compliment means completeness. Here when it is this compliment, it is praising. So sophisticated means highly developed. The meaning of sophisticated is highly developed. There were no sophisticated facilities in the medical field in 1970s. Okay, so out and out for the scurrilous, the best option it is cruel, no? Insolent. Insolent is the best word, which means cruel or very rude. So for sixth one, the best option is C. 7 number. Jog someone's memory. Actual meaning of jog is, see, the word jog tells something gentle push. That's why it is known as jogging. During the jogging, one has to go with a minimum speed, not with the full force like an athlete in the race. So jogging means gentle push, slowly. So here, jog someone's memory. Here it is idiomatic expression. It is, look here, alternative, select the alternative which best expression meaning of the idiomatic phrase. So describing someone, appreciating someone, humor, to be loved with someone's intelligence, to cause someone to be remembered. See, jog someone's memory. No, memory is always tell something about the remembering of something. So I told to be loved with someone's intelligence or to cause someone remember something. Yes, to cause someone to remember something. Option D is the best answer for question number 7. So this is also idiomatic expression. Be in the red. Be in the red, very important one. It is the latest idiomatic expression. B, since red tells something about the harshness, you can misunderstand it, it would be the answer. No, it can be eliminated. Close to death? No. Always energetic? No. It is be in depth. Be careful. B in red means be in depth. Depth in the sense debt actually DEBT, B is a silent letter. Debt it is. Debt is nothing but taking loan. Borrowing money or something is known as debt. Number 9, foot the bill. Foot the bill. To get a good discount on a total bill, to pay for something, to manipulate the bill, to avoid paying for little expenses. Here, this is the best one. Foot the bill means to pay for something. Paying, simply foot the bill is nothing but paying for something only. No. So the best option for question number 9, it is B. Question 10, catch 22. This is also one of the important idiomatic expressions that can be marked with a star. Catch 29. Actually, it is a satire. See, a particular situation in which one cannot do anything and close to winning line, able to achieve the target, and grabbing in the sense pull violently. Pull violently is known as grabbing opportunities on time. Here it is a particular situation which cannot be do anything. Option A is the best one. Catch 22 means a particular situation in which one cannot do anything. So situation, in that situation we are helpless. A helpless situation is known as catch 22. So option A is the best answer for question number 10. Question number 11, carry the can. Carry the can. To listen to someone with considerable doubt, to be impatient, to be in touch, to take responsibility of some misdemeanor. Yes, this is one. Misdemeanor is nothing but very important word that was repeated number of times in the Ssc Cgl examinations. A small crime, a petty crime is known as misdemeanor. So they carry the can, to take the responsibility of some misdemeanor. Okay, carry the can, carry something which is a small crime, accepting a small crime like. So the best option for question number 11, it is D. Paper over the crack. This is the direct answer. Paper over the crack in the sense to hide something, to take risk. No. To cause embarrassment. No. Embarrassment means it's also a good word that tells something about the disgusting, making others. Disgusting means irritate, embarrassing. He had to hide problems, to be absent from duty without permission. This is known as French leave. See, to be absent from duty without permission is nothing but French leave. Okay, this is not the answer over here. So the best answer is paper over the cracks. So, crack means breakage. So it is nothing but hiding the problems, covering. Question number 13. Be a dab hand at someone. See here, dab means touch lightly. Actual meaning of dab is touch lightly, but sometimes this vocabulary can help you, but most of the times we have to go through the actual meaning of the idiomatic expression, not because of the words that are available in the phrase. So be a dab hand, something tells always telling nonsense, hearing a fake intention, ready to listen to other people's conversation, skilled in particular area. Be a dab hand at something means at something. So learning some techniques of something which is nothing but skilled in a particular area. So be a dab in something, skill. He has dab at music. Okay, he has dabbed at music, like skill something. Get cracking, it's a negative word. to delay little longer, to destroy at the end, to waste time in waiting, to start doing something. It's a positive only. Get cracking, to start doing something. Positive one. A hair's breadth, that means very narrow. It can be seen in our mother tongue also. Very narrowly, he escaped from the danger in a hair's breadth. He has been escaped narrowly. Telling about the misspelt, telling about the smallest possible amount of degree, yes, smallest possible amount narrowly. And irresponsible pleasure, praising someone's ability, achievement, looking for something which is not clearly visible. So the best one it is hair's breadth, telling about the smallest possible amount or degree of something. Come hell or high water, this is a negative one. Come hell is obviously negative thing, negative. High water, which is also an inconvenient area, is known as high water. So no matter what, feeling ill, possible obstacle in one's path, something good and useful. So here this is positive, this is also positive, feeling. So these two are negatives. Our answer is either A or B. So here, come hell or, whether it is hell or high water, let us welcome. That means I want to handle whatever the situation is. So the meaning is whatever it may have, whatever it may be, or whatever it may have, I will crack the examination. So no matter what is the best one. So come hell or high water, I don't get back. So this phrase can be used to tell something about your guts and positive nature towards something. 17. Here, following the question, out of 4 alternates, select the alternate which is the best substitute of the phrase. So this is also nothing but idiomatic expression or the synonyms. Insatiable, maybe it's a one word substitution, it is insatiable greed for riches. Insatiable is a very, very good word that tells about unsatisfiable. Greed means wanting of money, stingy, greediness. Insatiable, unsatisfiable greed for riches. So though he blessed with 10 crores of money, he wants to struggle for the single penny that was thrown on the roadside. So that nature is known as unsatisfiable greed for riches. So here we have the avarice, which that tells something about greed or stingy. Antiquary, the first word over, no, see the second one, actuary. Do remember, very, very good word it is. Actual, no, actuary is extracted from the actual. So actual means actual calculation of something. So premium, one who calculates premium one who calculates premium exactly. The person who calculates the premium exactly is known as actuary. Apostate. Apostate is a negative word that is known to everyone, opposite of religion, or else abandon of religion or religious vows. That means simply we can say apostate is nothing but who opposes the religion. Simply, apostate is a person, abandon means left, who left the religion or who opposes the religion. Actuary is a person who calculates the premium. Avarice is a greedy, which is our answer. Here also it is greedy, so the best option for 17, it is option A. Question number 18. Like a weak old woman. This is the clue. Amazon. Amazon acetic means acid contain, acidity, or acid contain. Archer is a person who a person who use bow and arrow skillfully. Archer, bow, skillfully. So Lord Rama is an archer, or else Arjuna is an archer in Hindu mythology. And as far as NL concerned, weak and old, which is our answer. Okay, so the best option it is nothing but C. Question number 19. To renounce. Renounce means, the meaning of renounce is left, leave, also known as abandon, abandoned. So one renounce the faith or religion. Fantasy, no. Actual meaning of fantasy is a fantasy movie. Bhairav Dweepam is a fantasy movie. Illusion. Bahubali is a fantasy movie. Illusion. Apostasy. This is the best answer. For 19, the best answer is one who renounce the already we have come across in the previous question apostasy and euphoracy, which means eye bright. Euphoracy and epistasy, there is no word like epistasy. Maybe it is the printing error, it can be eliminated. So the best word is one who left his religion is apostasy, which is option C. Question number 20. Vexation for humiliation of disappointment. Humiliation means feeling ashamed. Feeling ashamed is known as humiliation, and vexation for humiliation or disappointment. Your linen is a cloth that from wax material. Linen is one kind of material that is being prepared by the wax. Adrenaline is a gland that increases BP, the blood pressure. It's a gland. And here one more word, procyllian. Procyllian tells something about ceramic substance. See, porcelain, that tells something about ceramic substance. Ceramic tails we have, no? And adrenaline, a gland that increases blood pressure. Linen is a wax material, linen cloth. Chagrin, very very important word that was repeated number of times in different competitive examinations. Chagrin, which means vexation of humiliation and everything. So we can go with the, also known as it is apostate. Okay, fine. The best answer it is C. See, question number 21. Situated on back. That was appeared on the back. Dorsal, torsal, versal, and basal. See, actual meaning of L is related to. It's a root word. The suffix, when there is L as suffix, it tells something about the related to. Now see, dorsal, it tells something about related to back only. So the best option is A. Dorsal is nothing but off back. Off means related only. Okay, so versal, second word versal, it's a style of alphabet. One of the styles of alphabet, we have Arial font, alphabet. And coming to Tushal, tell something about related to cough. The meaning of Tushal is related to cough. That this is related to the cough. So when it is basal, it is nothing but base. Related to base is known as basal. So related to base, related to cough, related to back, related to the style of alphabet. The best option is situated on the back. It is dorsal. Question number 22. A girl with brown hair. See here is the brown, no? That's why I go with brunette. Brunette is the best one. So and rest of the words are very, very important word. Damsel, tell something about an unmarried woman. An unmarried woman is known as damsel, and lassie, young, a young girl. See, unmarried woman is different from young girl. It is girl, it is woman, elderly woman who is not married is a damsel. A brunette is one. Medio smile here, that tells something about the fashion. So mediomoiselle means fashion, damsel unmarried woman, brunette is the answer, and lassie means a young girl. And one more word is there for lassie. Alternative of opposite of lassie is lad, which means a young boy. This is also word which is repeated a number of times in the previous competitive exams. Question number 23. See, mountain climbing, that is known as alpinism. Your alienism, we have to see the first word alienism. It tells something about study of mental illness is known as alienism. And next word albinism. Lack of pigmentation. Pigmentation means skin color, etc. And the word algorithm tells about numeral, decimals and decimal numbers. And the mountain climbing, that tells something about the alpinism. Do remember alpha, which means mountain. So option B is the best answer for 23rd one. Next one, combustibles, flammable. This is the best clue. So here we have allative, that means allative, possessive. This is a grammatical case. It is the word related to grammar. Grammatical case is known as allative, and the meaning of conflagrant is nothing but a large fire. Culminating means combined together. And here one more agglomerative, so group. Cluster means nothing but group of, also known as bunch. So the best answer for 24th, it is nothing but conflagrant, which means a large fire. Option B is the answer for question number 24. Question 25. 25th question, a scene of race, culture and human development, which is very, very important. See here, we have the word tannery. Tannery is a place where, it's a place where an animal hide itself. Where an animal hides is known as tannery. Volley means, see, volley of stones. Volley of stones. So it is because of the bad performance on the stage. He received a volley of stones. So stone pelting, it is nothing but discharge of something. Release, volley of stones, releasing the stones. Trek is nothing but a journey. And your word is the eugenics, very very important word. See, eugenics is a science that deals with the intention of the parents for their better offsprings in the sense next generation. So a science that deals with the next generation guys, and how to take care of the next generation, etc., can be seen with eugenics. That tells a science of race means jati, culture, human development, etc. So it is eugenics. Next question, number 26. Question number 26. Medicine that causes vomiting. Here, velize, satire. It is satire. Satire can be eliminated. Pyre means nothing but fire. Fire. It is emetic. See, the meaning of vessel is a large bag. A large bag is known as vessel. Velize. Satire. Satire is literary terms, and one kind of making others humiliate with the satirical words. Satire is nothing but satirical. So but the best option for it is emetic. Question number 27. Delusion of suffering from a disease. Delusion means not release, not real. That is known as nosomania. Okay, your lipomania, there is no more like lipomania. Maybe it is a lipomania. Maybe it is a typo. That tells something about the fear of fat. That is also known as anorexia. Anorexia means fear of getting fat among the young girls. Anorexia. And neuromania, it was not available. Even maybe it is a neuromania. That tells something about the nervous system. And phagomania, this is eating plenty of food. Desire of, or also known as wanting of, eating a lot. Eating a lot. In other words, this is known as glutton. Glutton, glutton. Gluttonous, a person who wants to eat and eat whatever the taste it is known as gluttonous guy who fond of eating, and that is also known as phagomania. But as far as the context given context concerned, answer is B, nosomania, delusion of suffering from disease. Question number 28. Evening prayer in church. It is not. These things can be eliminated in the first look. See, waltz is one of the rhythms. It is known by the guitarist. Waltz is one of the rhythm. That is a triplet notes. Triplet in the sense 1 2 3 1 2 3. That counting of note is known as waltz rhythm. Triplet notes on the notes that are related to the music. Here jig, this is nothing but lively. The meaning of jig is lively. Sheath and shabad. Sheath is a case where the sword is put. A case for sword. See, here we have the sword, no? Yeah, not this one. This is known as sword. Okay, where it is used in the wars in the Hindu mythology. This is sword. There is a shell for the sword. This shell is known as sheath, also known as shabad. A case for the sword is known as sheath, and jig is walls. The best answer is this is known as evening prayer. Vespers is nothing but the evening prayer. So the best option for 27, 28, it is option D. 29. And in the following question, 4 words have been written, out of which only one is incorrect. See, one word is incorrect, so rest of the 3 are correct spellings. Select the incorrectly spelled word. Our target is finding out the incorrect spell. Coalescence, compliance, concomitant, commiserate. Here it is concomitant, it is only one T. So T must be the only one T. CO and COMITANT. Concomitant is the best word that tells something about agreement. Concomitant means agreement. So the first word, collisions, united. And the meaning of complaisance is willing to please. Commiserate. A system of supplying food for army. See, compliance tells something about the willing to please, and commiserate, a system of supplying food for army, and coalescence means united, that means collaboration, and concomitant, this is a misspelled word, that is your answer, and only one T is recommended. So committed means it tells agreement. The meaning of committed, C, it is agreement. Option C is the best answer. Question number 30. Adulterant. So adulterant means spoiling something. Antioxidant, opposite of oxidant. Assailant, yeah, this is this misspelled word. It is assailant, LANT. See, I must be removed. The correct answer for this one is assailant, and this is the best word. So your answer is C, which means attacker. Attacker is known as adult. Ascendant. Ascendant means forefathers. Descendants means grandsons, who are responsible to take the assets of the forefathers are descendants. Descendants opposite ascendants, forefathers. Descendants means grandchildren and the offsprings. So antioxidant, everything is right except assailant. So your option is C. Question number 31. Abhorrent, abstinent. Abstinent means determined. A determined person is known as accruement. Achievement. Achievement is correct, no error. See, abhorrent also correct. That tells something about hateful. See, the meaning of abhorrent is hateful. Accruement. Accrue. Increase. So abstinent, actually this is A. He is fighting like an abstinent bull. Abstinent means determined. So that means the determined people, once they take the decision, they never come back. Okay, so that is abstinent. So accruement is increase, achievement is known word, abhorrent means hateful. So the best option for question number 31, it is nothing but B. 32. Galileo was the first. See here in the following question, the sentence given with a blank to be filled with any one of the appropriate options given in the given under. See, Galileo was the first scientist to recognize clearly that the only way to further our understanding of physical world was to dash to experiments. Annihilate? No, it is annihilate is a negative word that tells something about destroy. So resort means help. Emerge means come out. Come up or come out. Emerge. Suspension. So this one, A and D, can be eliminated because those are negative words. So words was to help to experiment. Yes, resort to experiment, which is option B. So here the best clue is first try to know whether the sentence positive or negative. Based on that one, eliminate the negative words or positive words based on the question. Question number 33. Private companies do not produce new varieties and inputs dash as a result of their own research. Sincerely, purportedly, entirely, abjectly. Here we have a purportedly, which that tells something about intentionally. Intentionally. So here we have abjectly. No, it's a negative word. In a humiliated manner. That means making others irritating others, making others feel shame. So here private companies do not produce new varieties and inventions as a result of their own research. So inputs, varieties and inputs, it's a verb, no? Produce is a verb. New, these are nouns. Produce, here it should be adverb. All are adverbs only. So the best adverb, it is private companies do not produce new varieties and inputs purportedly, intentionally. Why? Because of their own research. So it is the B, which is the best one. Question number 34. Environmental protection and management is dash attracting a lot of attention these days. Affectedly attracting, can we say attracting is the best word to fill the blank. Not effectively attracting, deservedly attracting, chances are there. We hear accurately is a negative word that tells something about irritate. So this is not an answer. So the meaning of lively, it is also negative, that tells something about crude or cunning. This is also negative word, this is also can be eliminated. So ultimately, since it is attraction, he deserves the prize. So he is eligible to get the prize. So the best option is B. Question number 35. Parliament attack, there are many theories. Releasing parliament attack, no. Concerning parliament attack, chances are there. Resurrecting parliament attack, say the meaning of resurrecting. Rejuvenation. Resurrecting means, which means act of bring back to life. That is also known as rejuvenation. Rejuvenate, Rexona, rejuvenate your skin. That is their caption. So bring back to life is known as resurrection, also known as rejuvenating. Pleasing is known word. Is nothing but pleasing, in a pleasing manner, requesting like. So here pleasing parliament attack, no. So your answer is either C or B. So when there is a comparison between B and C, the best one is just B. Concerning, which means related to. The meaning of concern is related to, or the best meaning is regarding. Regarding the parliament attack, there are many theories. So option B is the best answer. Question number 36. A metrical thinker should always be moving in a direction which is beneficial and have always been right at every dash. So at every step he can take the right decision. Okay, every height, every stride, every growth, every address. So every address every height. So we have the chance between stride and growth. Growth is nothing but increase step by step. Here stride means a long step. The meaning of stride is a long step. So this is the best answer. Question number 37. And in the following question, some parts of the sentence have many errors, and find out which part of the sentence has an error. This is spotting errors. And there is a direct evidence that when learning occurs, neurochemical communication between neurons is facilitated and less input is required. See, not there it is. This is T-H-E-R-E, there is. T-H-E-R-E, there. There is it is. So option A is your answer. Question number 8. You occasionally stop to admire the intellectual scenery, or you sometimes retrace your steps to make sure you had been everything. So you occasionally stop, admire the intellectual scenery, or you sometimes retrace your steps to make sure that after sure you have to explain, you have to stress what you are going to teach, what you are going to tell. So that must be needed at C. So C is your answer, which is the third part. Third part is the wrong one. Sometimes it appears as if they are deliberately limiting their chances to survive in order to observe some customary old. See, some is an adjective. So after adjective, you need to write a noun. But customary is not noun. Customary is an adjective. So if it is an adjective, here there should be a noun. But the sentence is ended by the full stop. That's why customary is wrong. What is a noun? Because it's an adjective. What is the noun form of customary? Customs, tradition and customs. So some customs or taboo. So customary must be replaced with taboo. Option C is the best answer, which means customary replaced with the word customary must be replaced with customs. If you use customary, something must be used here. Customary beliefs or something. Any other noun must be used here. Question number 40. The vast, it is not waste, vast majority of people are consuming suboptimal amounts of most micronutrients, and most of the micronutrients concerning are very safe. See, look here, this part is a blunder. Look here, the vast majority of people are consuming suboptimal amounts of most micronutrients, and again, why should most micronutrients concerning? So this is unnecessary. Using second time is unnecessary. That is one error. One more error is concerning are very safe. Here very is not necessary. So so two adjustments can be done. One is most of the concerning must be eliminated. This part which is in the box must be eliminated, and at the same time very also can be eliminated. So out and out. So here our target is finding the erroneous part. No, it is nothing but C, which is part 3. See, question number 41. Spotting errors. India, a country of more than 1 billion population, is emerged as the economic superpower of the world. See, India, find the error. India, a country of more than 1 billion population, is emerged. After emerged, this is unnecessary. Emerged is already emerged as economic power. Emerged, the word as meaning itself available in the word emerged. That's why as can be eliminated. So the best option here it is the B. The second part is an erroneous one. So your answer is B. Question number 42. A judge must be slow in anger and quick to forgive. Yeah, he should be slow in anger and quick to forgive. quick to forgive, otherwise he may risk the abusing his power. Yeah, abusing is a good word, abusing of powers. Here it is not, we are talking about only one judge, so it implies the character of judge, characteristic of the judge. So a must be replaced with the. Option A is the best answer, so replace a with the. Question number 43. The professor recently describes 1500 tests in which blind people passed with greater ease than those who could see. Yeah, blind people passed with greater ease when compared to those who could see. So here the professor, so this is the past tense. The professor recently describes, yes, this should be wrong. Since it is the past tense, the recently no has described or described. It is not describes. Okay, it should be either present perfect or simple past. Since it is recently, we can change it into simple past. So the professor recently has recently described 1500 tests. So option 1, part 1 is an erroneous one. That tells something about option A. Radium is so expensive that you could be a millionaire if you own only half a pound of it. So this is an if class. Okay, here this is the main class, this part is the main class, this is a subordinate class. So here could be, could after be, take it as V1. So it is a second type of if second type. In the if second type, after if we have to use simple past or was or had. Okay, in this case it is impossible to use either was or had, so it should be simple past. It is owned, WONED, if you own. So the correct answer is radium is so expensive that if you could be a millionaire, it could be a millionaire because it's an imaginary sentence. You could be a millionaire if you owned. That means simple past is possible here. One half a pound of it. So it is the second part which is erroneous. So option B is your answer. Question number 45. He has so much overwhelmed. Overwhelming means excitement. In some context, the meaning of overwhelming is very large. And she was so much overwhelmed with her son's devotion and affection that she did distribute. Blunder it is. Did distributed. Did is already past tense. No, did distribute, or else eliminate distribute, that she distributed. So either eliminate did, or if you use did, it should be V1. Anything is possible. So option 3. So since it is C, which is the right option, third part is an erroneous part. 46. The viability of the multinational corporate system, singular, that's why it depends upon the degree in which people will tolerate the unevenness it creates. So it creates is fine because already it is in the simple present. The viability of the multinational corporate system depends upon the degree in which must be replaced with of which. And the erroneous part is 2, so it would be B. The event tried to smuggle bits of jazz into serious music as that this is an erroneous one, as that the composer could somehow survive. So here we can eliminate that. See, either that or as must be eliminated. Let us cross check the meaning. They even tried to smuggle bits of jazz into serious music as the composer could somehow survive. That, so here it would better eliminate that, then it is meaningful. So it comes under the second part, no. So option B is your answer. Question number 48. Together with empowerment, there has to be a culture of personally accountability. Yes, accountability is a noun. If it is a noun, this word must be adjective, but it is adverb. So what is the adverb form of personally? it is adverb. So this adverb must be replaced like adjective. So personally adverb, no, if you delete ly, it turns to be an adjective. So the best option is replace personally with personal accountability. So this is the wrong word, that must be replaced with personal accountability. And second part, no, so option B is your answer. Question number 49. Students who attempted the question paper, students plural, that's why it is have 100% correct, met some of their professors seeking informed answer to these questions. Informed or confirmed? 49. That is not to these questions. Students who attempted the questions paper. See here, it is not questions paper, question paper. So seeking informed answers. Okay, so the problem is with the questions word, it is question paper. The word questions must be replaced with question. So point 1, which is option A, is the best answer. Question number 50. I had forgotten all such things just for the sake of the greater good for everyone, said their leader. I had forgotten all such things for the sake of the greater good for everyone. It is a slogan, said their leader. This is THEIR, their leader. So part C, part 3. So option C is the best answer. I mean, best replacement. The erroneous part is third part. Next, buttressing the confidence in the economy. Buttressing the confidence in the economy are the findings in the survey which posts an improvement in the infrastructure sectors. Here, buttressing the confidence in the economy, this is the singular. Buttressing the confidence, this is singular. Since it is singular, see, this is singular, so that's why is, R must be replaced with is. So second part, since it is second part, option B is the best answer. Question number 52. Our government has decided to strengthen the state's capacity to move away from a already obsolete, and already it is, or else the already obsolete, or so it is not a, either an or the, an already obsolete one size first all approach, or else already move away from the already obsolete one side. Either an or the can be used over here, but not a already. So it comes under second part, no, option B is your answer. Question number 53. Policymakers will think hard about creating an appropriate legal framework to prevent the capture of regularities by special interests. See, the word prevent. Prevent tells something about the detachment. Since it is detachment, from must be used. When it is a synonym of attachment, like access. Access means connected, so it is to. So prevent, debarred, or else isolated, gone away. So all such kind of disconnected words must be collaborated with the preposition from, and access, addicted, habituated, such kind of connected words must be collaborated with the two. So here it is prevent, no, from. Coming to the answer, an appropriate legal framework to prevent the capture from regularities by special triggers. Of must be replaced with from. So it is third one, no, option C is your answer. Question number 54. People would see Bitcoin's current price rise as merely a reflection of their bright future as a stateless currency. People would see Bitcoin's current price rise as merely as merely as a reflection for their bright future, not of. Replace of with for, and it comes under B, second part, no? So it is B. Question number 55. A focused program to universalize education and skills training would potentially keep juveniles away from coming into the conflict within the law. A focused program to universalize education and skills training. Education and skills training would not potentially keep juveniles from coming into keep juveniles away from it is keep juveniles keep away from coming into conflict within the law. So here it comes under part 3, no? So option C is the best answer. And that too, this is also with must be replaced, within must be replaced with the law. Conflict with the law, not within the law. 56. Stringent penalties. Stringent means strict. Stringent penalties have a penalties plural, no? So have a lower chance of being imposed as compared to fines that are proportionate to the offender. As compared to the fine that are proportionate to the not offended or to the offenders. Fine to the offended people or fine to the offenders. So it is C. Third part is an erroneous one. Option C. 56, 57 onwards we have the closed test. Since it is smaller one, let us read. Life is full of dash types of experience. Okay, strange in fact are the ways of God. If a man is happy today, he may be unhappy the next day. The very next day he may be unhappy. Some dash are pleasant, joyful, while others are full of dash. This is easier, and because each and every sentence is a contrast to the following sentence. And if at one time a person finds himself on the top of the world, and other time he will be in the downcast. Your question number 57. See, life is full of dash types of experience, varied, systematic, and amplified. Amplified means increase. This is different types of. Yeah. So life is full of varied and the different kinds of types of experiences. Strange in the fact that there are ways of God. If a man is happy today, he may be dash unhappy very next day. He may be quietly, he may be quite, he may be major. It is quite. He may be quite unhappy the next day. 58C. Yeah, unhappy the next day. Very next day. Some dash are pleasant and joyful, while others are full of dash. Pleasant. This is the clue to fill this blank. Okay. Some dash are pleasant. Some tenderizes. Here we have the words tenderizes. Rituals, some customs, some experienced. It is the last one, which is some experienced. So option. Some experienced are pleasant and joyful, while others are full of dash and pain. While the others are full of ethos. So actually the meaning of ethos is ethnology. It tells something about the characteristics of people. Simply we can say it is nothing but anthropology. The meaning of ethos is nothing but anthropology. Mythos, so it tells mythology, belief of supernatural things. Belief of supernatural things is mythos. Echos means resound. Pathos, that tells something about pity. This is our word. Okay, look here. Some experience are pleasant and joyful, while others are full of pity, which pathos, which unhappy. And if at one time a person finds himself on the top of the world, sometimes a person may be in the top of the world, at the dash time he is depressed and downcast. Depressed and downcast, both are negative words. Most, here we have the most, second, last and other. See, sometimes a person himself, sometimes at one time a person, one time no, at one time a person will be in the peak stage and the other time. So it is D. So such a way, the best clue is the sentence or phrase before the blank and the sentence or the phrase after the blank. These are the best clues to fill the task. See, question number 62 onwards, we have closed test, a smallest paragraph with 5 blanks. Read the passage carefully and select the correct answers of the given blank out of the 4 alternatives. See, the generation gap is another dose of characteristic. This is the clue to fill this blank. Then the generation gap is another to those characteristic features that set Homo sapiens start from other animals. Homo sapiens, in the very nearest species of the human being, start with other animals. It is dash if ever dash the most intelligent apes. So monkeys, ape means, blamed its juniors for their dash ways. Here it is dash if ever most. So it is doubtful, it is certain, it is sure, it is classified. See, the conjunction if, it is the best clue to fill this blank. If always tells something about the doubt, so it is nothing but A. It is doubtful, and according to the meaning of this phrase also, rather than rest of the things, like certain means sure, sure, classified is differentiations, classification. So when there is a comparison between A and other B, C, D, the best one, it is doubtful. Now insert the doubtful and read again. It is doubtful if ever the most intelligent apes ever be blamed its juniors. So doubtful is the best meaningful word to fill the blank, which is option A. And the next one, juniors for their dash ways. Juniors, it is something about the evolution of a human being, so changing. So here it is bizarre ways, wayward ways, motivated ways, pointed ways. See, the word pointed can be eliminated successfully from the list. It can be eliminated. So motivated, no, either it is bizarre or wayward. See, actual meaning of bizarre is a snowstorm. Snow storm is known as bizarre. So this is also can be eliminated. The best one, it is wayward, which means rapid changing, or else changing rapidly is known as wayward. So the best answer of 63, it is option B, which is rapid changing, and for 62 it is doubtful, which is option A. Question number 64, ready to dash each generation. Look here, over the years people have tried to analyze, people tried to analyze it, explain it, understand it, explain it, understand it, even ignore it also, but remains ready to dash each generation. So they did all these things, but finally remains ready to dash each generation as it tries. Ready to accept, ready to assent. The assent is a good word that tells something about the agreement. The meaning of assent is agreement. Accept is accepting, suspect is suspicion. You have one more good word, we have confront. Confront is nothing but stand face to face to fight. So for 64, the best word, it is nothing but confront, which is option C. Now insert that word and read again. Ready to confront each generation. Yes, face to face each generation as it tries to dash its own, tries to dash its own. Accumulate. See the options we have. Accumulate, formulate, assimilate, and annihilate. The meaning of annihilate is destroy. The meaning of annihilate is destroy. That's why this option can be eliminated. And accumulate is accumulation, clotted over. And the meaning of assimilate is accumulate, assimilate, both are same. Okay, the meaning of assimilate is accumulate only, both the words meaning is same, so it is tries to formulate its, so it is formulate, that tells something about the development. The meaning of formulate is development, so formulate is the best answer. So each generation try to formulate, which is option B, its own dash about life and living, its own what its own, let us check the options. Own happiness, own standards, own living, own perspectives. See, its own happiness, own standards, own living, own perspective. It's actually this is a good word, and it tells something about perspective means feeling. See, as far as the closed test concerned, most of the times it would be the answer, and here as far as the contextual meaning concerned, also once insert the previous words, but it remains ready to confront each generation and tries to be and tries to formulate, tries to develop its own, the last one, try to its own feeling about life and living, perspective, which is the best option. So here option D is the best answer for question number 66. So we have one more close test here. See, truth is needed, a controversial aspect of dash, but almost always it can be justified. Which can be justified? Truth can be justified as a moral principle on the basis of dash. On the basis of what? This is the best clue to fill this blank. Okay, when we talk about the speaking the truth in order to not to hide, what if hidden and will only prove damaging to others, we are emphasizing the ability to feel for others. And again, so such a way it tells something, it's exclusively based on the philosophy. Okay, see, truth is indeed a controversial aspect of morality, ability, civility, and that is about the civilization. And finally it is debility. See, the meaning of debility is nothing but debilitated, weakness. So it can be eliminated. It is not weakness because it is positive about the truth. So out and out morality, debilitating, weakness, morality, ability. So look, truth is indeed a controversial aspect of dash, but almost, see, we have conjunction, but almost always it can be justified as a moral principle on the basis of dash. Truth is always indeed a controversial aspect of morality. So this is the it tells something, it tells the eliminator. Ability is known word, civility is already known word. So as far as the truth concerned, it tells something about the moral values. So this is the best one, morality. Question number 68, communicating the truth as a moral principle on the basis of dash. Aggression means angry. Compassion means a deep desire and your feeling towards something. Progression means development. The meaning of progression is development. Intersection means mediator. Speak on behalf of somebody. Speak on behalf of somebody is known as intersection. So here it is communicating the truth as a moral principle on the basis of So truth communication is based on the intention of the people. That intention is known as compassion. So, and compassion is the best word that was repeated number of times in different examinations. So compassion is the best word. Question number 69. Once dash, it may hurt someone. Once principled, once disheveled, once revealed, once spectacle. Here see the word, see the meaning of the disheveled. Actual meaning of dissolve is disorder. The meaning of dissolve is disorder. Once it may hurt, once dash, it may hurt someone. Your principle dissolved, revealed. When when you reveal the truth, when you tell the truth to others, so it is the best one, which is revealed. Once revealed. So option C is the best answer for question number 69. Question 70. Amounts to dash another soul of its right. Amounts to destroying, amounts to disturbing, amounts to sustaining, amounts to depriving. Depriving is a good word. This means taking away. The meaning of depriving is taking something away. Amounts to deprive, which is the best answer. Sustaining means increasing. The meaning of sustain is increase. Destroying is simply destroy. Distributing is known word to all of you. And sustaining is depriving is taking away, which is the best answer for question number 70. One more question is there. Question number 71. See here, know that with which it has a dash. Let us check the passage. See here, knowledge amounts, knowledge which he or she ought to have amounts to dash, that is already we selected here, no, the last option, depriving, amounts to depriving another soul of its right. So leave away another soul of its right, to know that with which it has a dash. It has a after A it is not urge, an urge is correct. That's why option A can be eliminated. So it is so here option A can be eliminated. It should be an urge. A belonging, A concern, A need. Belonging also not a correct word. So our answer is either need or concern. So it is concern, which is the best word. So option C is the best word for 71 questions. Our concern. Concern means our perception only. 72. This discipline. Which discipline we don't know. That's why it never be begun by P. P is not the first statement. That's why this option can be eliminated. Next one. The field of psychology can be described as a discipline that focuses that meaning is available here only. So it is an independent sentence. It may be chance in the beginning. Some of the most common psychological concepts that are used to modify, change an individual behavior, including operate, concluding positive and negative punishment. This is also independent sentence. Since psychology is a broad field, psychologists not only use these concepts. Which concepts we don't know. So your stumble begin either Q sentence by or R sentence. Here S can be eliminated. So it is either Q or R. So let us see the difference between Q and R. Q, the field of psychology can be described. Here this is the best introduction. So it is Q, which is the first sentence in the scrambles it. Let us criticize the thing. The field of psychology can be described as a discipline that focuses on the study of mind and behavior. Okay, the best introduction. Next one, it is P. This discipline, see here, in the Q, we have the discipline, no. So this discipline, so Q and P are the best subsequent sentences. So this is the second one. This discipline is characterized by several concepts and approaches that are used by the psychologists in understanding human behavior. And the next one, since psychology is is a broad field, psychologists not only use these concepts. Already, which concepts? The concepts are given here. Several concepts, no. So after P, it is the place for R, because here the concepts are elaborated in the S sentence. So after P, it is a place for S. So S is the third one. Ultimately, some of the most common psychologists, common psychological concepts that are used to modify or change an individual, which is the last one. So the best sequence is QPSR, QPSR, which is option A. When this one also can be eliminated. 73. The Mughal emperor was extensive, but it was not. It is an independent sentence. Next, it was rather than. Which was rather than? We don't know. Next, the strong hand. The strong hand of the emperor held the country together, compelling obedience from the nobles who governed. This is also independent sentence, so it can be eliminated. Next, but these. What is but? What are those nobles? So your sentence begins with either P or Q. When there is a comparison between P and Q regarding the first statement, it is P which is the best one. This is the best introduction part. See, the Mughal empire was extensive, but it was not integrated. It is extended but not integration. Integrated means mingle everything together. It is not integrated. So P. Our answer is either PQRS or else PRQS. Let us check whether it is P after R. Oh, P are already fixed. So R is no doubt, R is second one. According to the option, after P it is R. After P it is R. So our option, is it Q or S? Which is the next one. This is, let us criticize R sentence. The strong hand of the emperor held the country together, compelling obedience from the nobles who governed the provinces. Next, it is Q. It was rather than, but these nobles, yes, these nobles is not available, no. Here, see here, we have from the nobles, no. In the second sentence is our sentence. Here we have from the nobles who governed. Again, here we have these nobles. So R after it is S, which is the best subsequent. R and S are the best followers. So RS is the third one, and finally it is the Q, which is option C. So the best sequence is PRSQ. PRSQ. Option C is the best answer. Question number 74. It is also. What is also? We don't know. But commercial tax. When it is but, it never be in the beginning. So PQ. This is where there is no option with Q, with P. So Q options can be eliminated, no. So either R or S. So our first sentence is either R or S statement. It is also. Can you begin with it is also? No. Ultimately, it is yes. So this is the answer. Okay, let us cross check. Communalism is not thinking about their own communities. Okay, next it is R, no. According to this statement, it is R. It is also, which is also communalism. So also not being constructed of their own identities and doing some which pursues its interest. R after it is Q. But commercial feelings start when community thinks and a hostile. Hostile is a good word that tells something about unfriendly, which is also known as enemy, enmity or enemy, or else one more good word is there, foe, opposite of friend it is. And finally it is also when community. So the best one it is SR R, Q, P. Option D is the best answer. Question number 75. When one gets solved or nears the solution, other starts raising its ugly head. Okay, it is an independent sentence. Threats to our nation building process are increasing day by day. It is also independent sentence. And together punishment. So what is together? Tougher punishment should be provided for them whom we don't know. So this can be eliminated from the first list. Is there any option that begins by R? Yes, it can be eliminated. The need of the day is to go integrated approach with taking steps to solve the poverty, literacy and population. This is also independent sentence. So among PQR, SQ and P can be eliminated from the first list. We don't have any options. So our first statement is either Q or S. With Q we have two options, S we have only one option. Most of the times so Q two options no. This is also can be eliminated. So let us criticize. Is it yes? The need of the day is to solve the property. So after and out the first one is nothing but Q. Here QR. If it is Q is the one. Threats to our nation building process are increasing day by day. Yeah, best beginning, because rest of the sentence tells something about the threatening only. So after that, which is the best? When one gets solved to near the solution, other rising. Is it P or R? Tougher punishment. It is not R. So as far as these things concerned, P is the second eligible one. P is the second one. So Q after P. Already it is not S or no. So option A. It is, let us criticize. QPS or no, QPS. The need of the day in poverty, literacy, population problems along with our tough steps and STEM. So this is third one. Tougher punishment. See here, tough steps and the tougher punishment. So after S, it is the place for R. So QPSR, option A is the best answer for question number 75. Question number 76. The information technology today is rightly called the technology of the century, and it has found its application, and okay, it is an independent sentence. Distance no longer exists and the world appears to have shrunk into a global village. Independent. It is really a landmark. It never be in the first sentence. It can be eliminated. So is there any option with R? Yes. And the wisdom of the wisest is today available in the suspect of the person, thus unshing. It has the eligibility to be in the beginning. So out and out we have Q, P. Q is written twice, no? So S also can be eliminated from the first list because we don't have any options. So our beginning is either P or Q. See, distance no longer exists and the world appears to have shrunk into global village, and the information technology. So when there is a comparison between Q and P, P is the best eligible statement. This is the best introductory part. With P, we have only one option. So let us cross check. Enough. Everything can be eliminated. So information technology today is rightly called the technology of the century as it has found. Okay, fine. Next it is Q. Distance no longer, because entire world comes under an umbrella. So distance no longer exists and the world appears to have shrunk into a global village. Entire world turned to be a global village, which is the second one. Second one. Next, it is really landmark achievement. Which is a landmark achievement? Making entire world as a global village is a landmark achievement. So Q and R are the best subsequent statements. Living days as compact as any small Indian village of a few thousand populations. The wisdom of the wisest, which is the, so PQRS, the given order is exactly correct. You can, so PQRS is option B is the best answer. Question number 77. Children with good manners are liked by everyone. Yeah, this is an independent sentence. They are, who are, we don't know. Children, no. So it can be eliminated from the first list. All-round development of the child is possibly if a child is rounded. This also can be taken an independent sentence. Therefore, no. So our sentence begins either P or R. Chances are there. Eliminated. eliminated, chances are there. See, between P and R, which is the first statement, children with good manners are liked by everyone. All round development of child is possible. So when there is a comparison between an Q, P and R, this is the best introductory part. Children with good manners are liked by one and all. Yes. Next it is Q. They are, who are referred here? Children. Children are appreciated even by the strangers also. Second one. All-round development of a child is possible only if a child is groomed in a good manners, which is the third one. And therefore, the public schools lay great emphasis on the civilization of good manners. These good manners must be implemented by here, no? So that is a subsequent statement. And R and S are the RS. Yes, R and S are the following statement. This is one more way to find the answer. Where there is R and S, no, R and S, the answers. But R is not the beginning statement, no. That's why ultimately it is option A, which is the best one. Question number 78. Taking this as a small example. Taking what as a small example? No, we don't know. So it can be eliminated. Our country had earlier faced the problem with our neighbors, back defense, hackers, jamming and everything. It is an independent sentence, but it is a dependent sentence. The national, it is not independent. It's a dependent sentence. The National Security Council is ready to in touch with the severe mistakes like server mistakes like home defense. This is also independence. So in this particular case, P and R never be in the beginning. So this one, there is no R. Okay, Q as Q. So P, R also, Q and S. These are the eligible sentences to be in the beginning. Let us criticize where there is an introduction of the problem. Our country had earlier faced the problem with our neighbors because of back defense hackers jamming our troop movement communication system, giving false commands and creating situation uncertainty. Next, the National Security Council is already in touch with server mistakes. Like first the mistakes and the problems must be raised, later the solutions. That's why out and out the first one, it is Q. Okay, with the Q we have two options, QP, yeah, P. So no doubt we have Q and P, here also Q and P. So Q after it is the second one, which is P. Confirmed according to the option, second sentence is only P. Now let us join. Is it our country had earlier faced the problems like jamming, commanding, everything. Taking this as a small example, which one? All these things. Taking all this as a small example, we need to set up an action plan to a war footing. P. Next one. But our planning, see, action planning, no, after, but our planning, R is the third one, and finally it is the fourth one. Okay, S, R. Is there any Q, P, S, R? Q, P, S, R. Yes, Q, P, R, S. Q, P, S, yeah, this is the third one. Finally, yeah, option A, it is ultimately Q, P, S, R. Let us criticize once again. Q after P, taking plan to overfooting. The National Security Council and plans. Yeah, here we have one more plans. No, that's why after this one, this tells something about this planning system. So which is S after R, not R after S. S after R, option A. 79. But it can be eliminated from the first list. No, if one is helpful, polite and considerate in one's action towards fellow beings, one is known as a kind person. This is also an independent sentence. The converse is equally true, and a mean, rude and selfish person is regarded as a bad. Okay, it is not independent. Growing urbanization and a lack of root in any given place have made us increasingly indifferent to the feelings of the others and led adopt. This is also independent sentence. It is very important one. See, P options can be eliminated. So our answer is either either C or according to C and D, S is the first one. So now it is easy to handle. S after P or S after Q. Let us check S. Growing urbanization and lack of roots in every even place have made us increasingly different to the feelings of the others and they are leading us to adopt an apathetic means indifference attitude to most things. So after that, but our behavior, good or bad, certainly shapes us person and determines. Next, if one is helpful to polite, and finally it is R. The converse is equally true to a man. Okay, let us criticize D. S after Q. S governing, if one is helpful. S governing urbanization and made increasingly difference of feelings and apathic attitude to the most things. After Q, if one is helpful, yeah, something is missed. S after Q, it's a mismatch. So S after P is a better. See here, growing urbanization and increasingly indifferent the feelings of the others and leading us to adopt pathetic. And but our behavior, good or bad, certainly shapes our personality. It decides our personality. Later it is later it is Q, SPQ. Yeah, this one. Personality. If one is helpful, polite and considerate in one's action towards a fellow being, one is known as a kind person. The converse is equally true to a mean, rude and selfish person regarded as a bad person. This is the conclusive part that tells about SPQR, which is option C. Question number 80. The English developed, English in the sense all the people who are speaking English language. The English developed transport and communication on modern lines. This is an independent sentence. They established. Who established? We don't know. So it can be eliminated from the first list. One of the most beneficial result of the British rule was the modernization of India. This is independent sentence. The press further developed. Further developed means it is not the beginning sentence. So Q and S can be eliminated. This option, no option with S. So our answer is either Q and P. S, Q, P, R. Yeah, either R or P, our first sentences. Okay, so let us discuss, let us check it. Is it R or P? Which is the first one? The English developed, it is an independent sentence. R. One of the most beneficial result of the British rule was the modernization of India. So modernization of India, later he tells something about this one. So the best one, it is R, which is the first. Okay, R is the first one. Now criticize. One of the most beneficial results of the British rule was the modernization of India. Okay, this is the key role, modernization of India. Then it is P. The English developed transport communication. The modernization had begun like this. They developed all these things. After it is the P, because R is the best follower of P. Here we have R and P. Next one, Q. They established. Who established? P and Q. P after Q also best. R, P, Q. Finally is the press further developed. So last development. After all these basic developments, further developed. So it is the last one. So it is R, P, Q, S, which is option D. Question number 81. We have a scramble sentence. So it affords us. Which affords us? We don't know. So that can be eliminated from the first list. And it is almost. What is almost? We don't know. Can be eliminated. History is a record. This is an independent sentence. When we trace, this is also an independent sentence. So it is neither P nor Q. So we don't have any options also. So first statement is either S or P, either S or R. See here, history is a record in the past, especially of the human race. When we trace the history right from its beginning, the recent times, we can fail. So when there is a comparison between R and S, it is the R which is the best beginner. Here the problem begins. So history is a record of past, especially in connection with human race. So these two options can be eliminated. After R, which is the best one? R after it is when we trace history right from its beginning to the recent times, we can fail to notice that some events and characters have shown a representative quality. Again, it affords us glimpse to acts, events, ideas sampled in the past years. So when there is a comparison between S and P, it is the P which is the best subsequent statement for R. So R after P. Here it is R after Q, it is R after P. So let us cross check option B. RPSQ, no, RP. So it affords us, which history affords us to glimpse. Glimpse means have a look. A quick look is known as glimpse. Glimpse into acts, events, ideas, characters of the past, thus helping us to know more about those countries gone by. Next one, it is when we trace history right from its beginning to the recent times, we cannot fail to notice that some events and characters have shown a repetitive quality. And finally, it is most as if such acts, which acts that are given in this statements, as if such acts, so it is a 5, whereas the S statement is 3. So the best sequence, it is RPSQ, which is option B. Question number 82. In order to bridge this generation gap, which generation gap we don't know, that's why this can be eliminated from the first list. So obviously this is not your answer, and everywhere it is R, no. So no doubt, according to the option, since we don't have any option like no or none of the above, so we can confirm that R is ultimately, it is the first one. And one more thing, who should eliminate it? So the generation gap has widened to such an extent, what is such an extent? This one only. Okay, the such meaning is this one. So such an extent that the old and new young people appear to be living into separate worlds without any interaction, which is the first one. Next it is old and new interactions. It is P, no, PS, PQ, PS, sorry, R, no, RS, RP, RP. So here we have R and P, no. Let us cross check in order to. So it can be eliminated. This is the best subsequent sentence. So R after P. So now the problem is it SQ or QS? Okay, let us take a glance. The generation gap has widened such an intersection and everything. In order to bridge this generation gap, this generation gap, because already generation gap is given. So R after immediately it should be P. Elder should adopt a more sympathetic approach towards the young and try to understand the emotions, the aspirations and the problems of young. Okay, next one, is it S or Q? They should therefore, since therefore is a conjunction that tells you should be in the, most of the time these sentences are the climax sentence. So take Q as fourth one, whereas S is the third one. So the best the best combination, it is R P S Q. Question number 82. It is RPSQ. Option D is the best answer for question number 82. 83. But, so it can be eliminated from the first list. Science is not just a result of observation experience, and this is the sub Q after it should be P according to the statements. Okay, it is on the other hand. What is on the other hand? We don't know. And there is no doubt that science has been a greatest boon to a man so far. So your first statement is either Q or S. So Q as QS. Even options also, nothing is available. So here we have science is not just an experience. There is no doubt that science has been a greatest boon. So when there is a comparison between Q and S, it is the S which is the first one. Okay, S is the first statement. There is no doubt that science has been a greatest boon to a man. So with S we have two options. So you can eliminate option A and C. So S, okay, S after, is it Q or P? So there is no doubt that the science has been a greatest boon to a man so far, but the achievement science, or else science is not just a result of observation and experience, but it is on the other hand a result of, yeah, Q and R the consequent subsequent sentences. Q and R, where it is QR? QR. Yes, S is confirmed, no, that's why it is QR. No doubt it is option D. For 83, the best one, SQRP. So S after it is Q. Science is not just a result of observation experience, SQ, then it is R. It is on the other hand. So for this one, this is the following statement. So the third one, finally it is the P, which is the fourth one. P comes at the end. So option D is the best answer for question number 83. Question number 84. It is said that the great poet Tulsidas composed it under. What is said by? No, we don't know. That's why it can be eliminated from the first list. So P option also must be eliminated. The Ramayana is a book of great social importance. It is an independent sentence. It is full of. Which is full of? We don't know. That's why R never be in the beginning. This is also can be eliminated. Next, people read it. What? Worship it. What do they read? What do they worship? We don't know. So ultimately this is the answer, no doubt. So Q, P, R, S. Let us cross check. The Ramayana is a book of great social importance, which is the sentence number 1. Next one, it is P. It is said, which is Ramayana is said that the great poet Tulsidas composed it under divine inspiration. Next one, it is R. It is full of devotional song besides tenets of social wisdom. And finally, people read it and worship it. So P, R, now this is C, which is the answer. P, C, 85. And so it can be eliminated. These negative states, which negative states we don't know. Egocentric existence is a negative state. This is an independent sentence. Militant reveal the state of egocentric fixation and free from. This is also independent sentence. So the first sentence is neither P nor Q. So this option can be eliminated. The first sentence is either, no doubt. So there is no option like yes, no. That's why this is also eliminated. So out and out, the first statement is R. R is the first statement. Egocentric fixation resists in negative state. So everywhere it is R. Next one. Negative state, no. So where did he say something about the negative state? And when they, so it is not P. So R after P never comes. There is no such option also. Next, these negative states, yes, R after Q chances are there. So R after Q, there are lots of chances after R and Q. Yes, here R and Q, no, that which can be eliminated. R, Q. So if R is the first one, Q is the second one. Let us criticize. Egocentric fixation resists in negative state. These negative states, see the linking. These negative states hide in our consciousness at different leads. Therefore, they may manifest permanently or occasionally. Okay. After PQ, is it R or S? We have R statement. Okay. After PQ, no. So RQ. R after Q, R after Q. Is it S or P? And meditation reveals the state of and P. And when they manifest your soil in the presence of constitutive. So it is a place for C, which is at the third place, at the 3. Then now criticize, recognizing under these negative aspects of manifest permanently, occasionally, and when they manifest. Here, look here, already I read manifest, no. So P is the subsequent statement. Finally, it is S. So S comes at the end. So this is also wrong. So it is the D, which is RQPS, RQP and S. Option D is the best answer for question number 85. Question number 86. Added to this, to whom? We don't know. Added to this, it can be eliminated. The youth get frustrated when they see between the theory and it has a chance. All these functions, no chance. This case, no chance. So ultimately, the first sentence, it is none other than Q. So with the Q, we have three options. So Q, decide Q is the first one. Now see, the youth get frustrated when they see a great deal of disparity between the theory and its application. So all these factors, so not R, Q after R never be used. So where there is QR, no option we have. So this causes them. So S is the second one. Okay, Q after S we have option A and option C, QS. See, this causes, which causes, that is explained in sentence Q. This causes them to wonder whether all that they ever learnt would come in use or world to waste, and all these factors added to this one. So it comes, P comes later. So the best one, it is QSPR. P is the third one. Finally R, which is the fourth one. QSPR, what is QSPR? Option A for question number 86. Option A is the best answer. Question number 87. His story, whose story? We don't know. So P statements can be eliminated from the first list. So this option can be eliminated. Nelson Mandela was born. Chances are there. It was. Which was? We don't know. It was not easy for Mandela to acknowledge. It is also independent sentence. It's also independent, but problem began here, Q. And one more thing is, everywhere we have Q. So that's why Q after. Now see, Nelson Mandela was born on 18th July 1918 in the village of Majwok in Umtata, then a part of South Africa's Cape Province. Okay, his story implies it was a terrible from a institutionalized. See, racism after his birth, during his 25th or 20s, he took the decision to fight against. That's why these are not the subsequent sentences, but P is the second sentence. After Q, his story symbolizes a lifestyle struggle against the apartheid in South. That is the second one. That story is being explained in R and S statement. So Q after P, we have Q after P. Here we have two options, either A or this one. So P after, is it S or R? So his story symbolizes a life struggle against the apartheid. Apartheid means separated. Apartheid in South Africa. Again, it was terrible from the, or else it was not easy for Mandela to fight against it, and it was terrible for him. Which is the best one? So it is the R, which is the third one. Now criticize. It was a terrible form of institutionalized racism that held the South Africa society and its grip for the long time. And finally, it was not easy for Mandela. So all these things are not easy for Mandela. It is not like a spoon feeding, not easy, as he too was among those who were oppressed by the system. So QPRS, which is option 3. 87 is option C. Question number 88. In the least developed countries, if agriculture productivity were drastically reduced by the climate, the cost of living would be rise. It's an independent sentence. It may be still. What may still? We don't know. It can be eliminated. In developing countries, in contrast in the sense opposite of that. Opposite of what? We don't know. So this is also can be eliminated. Agriculture is perfectly the only sector. So the first statement is either P or S. When there is a comparison between P and S, it is S, which is the first statement. S is the first statement. So agriculture is, so all the things can be eliminated except S1. So agriculture, let us cross check this one. Agriculture is practically the only sector of the economy affected the climate. Next P. The second one, in the least developed countries, if agricultural productivity were drastically reduced by the climate change, the cost of living would rise obviously, and at the time when per capita income will have doubled. Next one, it is R. In developing countries, okay, for this particular reason, this is the subsequent. In developing countries, in contrast, as much as third of GNP and half of the population currently depends on agriculture, and it may still be unprotected climate change, which is the fourth one. So option C is the best answer. Question number 89. Freedom of speech is essential for the all-round growth of development. It is an independent sentence. A nation filled with people full of discontent can never grow now in the right direction. It is also independent sentence. It can even, what can even, we don't know. Imposing restriction on what one speaks or hears can hamper the development of person. This is also independent sentence. Q option, there is no option with the Q, with R. Yeah, this can be eliminated. PPS. So Q also, there is no option with Q, no. So Q also can be eliminated from the first list. Your first statement is either P or S. Let us cross check. Here, freedom of speech essential. Next, here, imposing restriction on what one speak or hear can hamper the development of a person. So for S, this is the subsequent. Ultimately, P is the first one. So freedom of speech is essential for all-round growth and development of a person as well as a nation. Okay, and next one, imposing restriction what one speaks or hears can hamper development of a person. So S is the second one. So P and S, P S here, P R S P. So ultimately it is A, P S R Q. So S after R, already I have said no. So S after R, it can even create discomfort and dissatisfaction that leads to stress. Which can? This one, this can. Okay, a nation filled with the people full of discontent can never grow in the. So when there is a discontent and discomfort, dissatisfaction, it never be developed. So ultimately, this is the sentence what the writer wants to tell to us, wants to tell us. So PSRQ, which is option A for question number 89. Question number 90. Kohli, along with Deepak and Ranveer, has led the ascent of millennials to the top of the ranking. Okay, independent sentence. For the first time, a female sportsperson has made it. What it? We don't know. This year, saw PV Sindhu make an entry. This is also independent sentence. Former captain Dhoni slipped from 19th place to, this is also maybe independent sentence. So Q option can be eliminated. P R P. So S also can be eliminated because we don't have any options. So your first statement is either P or R. So when there is a comparison between P and R, the best one it is P, which is the first introductory part. With the P we have two options, no, PSRQ, PRQS. Let us cross check. Kohli along with Deepak and Ranveer has led the ascent of millennials to the top of the rankings. Next S. Former captain Dhoni slipped from 19. Okay. Now P after R. For the first time a female sportsman has made it. So this has a chance. So P after it is Kohli along with the Deepak Ranveer has led the top of the ranking. Former captain Dhoni slipped. Yeah, this is something about the ranking, no? Top of the ranking, but the same, as far as the same rank concerned, if you feel P is the one, former captain Dhoni slipped to the second rank. P after S is the best subsequent statement. PS, not PR, no P. Let us cross to PSRQ. And this year saw PV Sindhu make an early. She is a woman, no? That's why for the first time male. So R and Q. are the best subsequent statements. So for question number 90, PSRQ, which is option A. In addition, so it never be used in the beginning. A tsunami wave isn't much different in height compared to the other waves. Okay, and that is why. What is why? We don't know. We don't know. But because of what, this is also can be eliminated. So ultimately Q is the first statement. So all the things must be eliminated. No doubt it is the answer, since we don't have any option like none of the above. When there is none of the above, we have to cross check even this one also. Okay, Q is the first one, no? A tsunami wave, then it is S. But due to its wavelength, yeah, here he said something about the tsunami wave and its wavelength. So S is the second one. Due to its wavelength, it piles up, piles in the sense of clotted over and over, piles up when it approaches land. Okay, next one, R. That is why a tsunami generally goes unnoticed in the open ocean. So that is the reason. Finally, in addition, not only this one, not only this reason, in addition to that, last sentence, the tsunami move throughout the depth of the ocean and not just for its surface. Yeah, tsunami will be would be in the depth of the ocean, not on the surface. So the best sequence is QSRP. QSRP, which is option C. Question number 92. See, we have, yeah, even after 70 years of achieving independence, democracy in its true senses was yet to come to India. Its true sense, it's not senses, it is sense. So no improvement can be eliminated. Its real sense, in its real senses, this is also can be eliminated. Your option is either 92, no, either A or B. In its true sense, in its real sense. So it is not real sense. Sense always attached with the word true. So go with option number A. Question number 92. The right to choice of other holders who do not want to link their accounts may move up for a decision. Is it right? May move up for a decision? No. That's why no improvement can be eliminated. May came up? No. May after V2 never, because came is V2. V2 never be used after may. May come up, may come ahead. This is the best one. May come up. See, sometimes when you perfect with the spoken English, these kinds of answers will be done easily at the first look itself. Question number 94. They will not be able to enjoy these up and until. These up and until. See, they part with their personal biometric information to the government. Till and until, unless and until, up till. This is a blunder. So your answer is either A or B. Till and until, unless and until. There is no phrase like till and until. It is unless and until, which means under any circumstances. So for 94, the best option is B. Question number 95. What is worser? Bah. What is worser? That is worser actually. Worst. Okay, no improvement. Is that there is a practically no room for improved relations as long as Mr. Gupta keeps the issue floating. What is worsen? What is worse? What is worsening? No. Your thing is either this one or this one. So worsen is verb, but here it's a we have to use the degrees of comparison. No. So bad, worse, worst. So it is the B, which is the answer. 96. It is one thing for adultery to get you to divorce, and quite some other for it to lead you incarceration. Quite some other. Here, quite another, quite any other, quite every, it can be eliminated. This is also can be eliminated because it's a wrong phrase. So out and out, it is either it is quite another or quite any other. See here, it is one thing for adultery to get you a divorce, and dash for it to lead you in incarnation. Quite, not any other, quite another, which is option A. Question number 97. Perhaps a greater challenge they face is improving the wounds of the civil war. Improving wounds, improving in the sense the wounds on the body, or else the bad impact because of civil war. Improving in the sense gradually control the wounds. So Iraq is a divided country today. Okay, counting the effects of the civil war, here it is improving. This is the best clue to complete the answer. Improving is the best clue. Okay, curing, the chances are there. So healing. So when there is a tie between curing the aftermaths of the civil war, actually aftermath is a good word that tells something about the result. Here healing the wounds of the civil war. So this is the best one. The answer is C. What if the government itself fails to tackle that divisions? Which divisions? To tackle that divisions, to tackled, this is blunder. Don't say to tackled. To tackle these divisions, chances are that to tackle these division, these plural, no, how can you write division? So that's why division is wrong. It is wrong already, that divisions. So either it is no improvement or B. So when there is a comparison between to tackle that divisions and to tackle these divisions, the best one is these divisions only. So option B is the best answer for question 98. 99. With a population of over 1 billion, India is the second most popular countries in the world. See, most popular country in the sense it's a superlative degree. Superlative. When it is second most popular country, we should not use most. That's why the most options must be eliminated. Much popular country cannot be sent. So either it is a much popular country or more popular country. Much never be used since it is a countable. Country is a countable thing. No, that's why C also can be eliminated. Ultimately, it is a more popular countries, because countries are countable things. Happy is a man who acquired the habit of reading when he is young. He is young is the best answer, best clue. That's why we should not write here required. So no improvement option can be eliminated. So who acquires? Which was acquiring? Man, no. Happy is the man. Which was acquiring also wrong. Who acquire? Your answer is either A or C. So this is the universal truth, as well as it can be taken as a special feature of happy. So special features and universal truths come under simple present. In simple present, when the subject is singular, we have to use S or ES. Here there is no S or ES. So option A is the best answer. Happy is the man who acquires. So option A is the answer for question number 100. Say question number 101. Improvement of the sentences. She is expected to be a candidate of continuity and is also expected to take a stand for radically economic transformation. See, economic transformation, economic is adjective, transformation is noun. So when it is economic transformation, the entire phrase is a noun. So economic transformation phrase is a noun. So before that one we have to use adjective. Radically is not adjective, it is adverb. So the adverb form, adjective form of radically is radical. So where there is radical is your answer. Radical economics, here it is economics. So that's why it can be eliminated. So radical economic transformation, fine. Radically, as I said, no. Since it is wrong, this is also can be wrong, can be eliminated. So ultimately the best answer for 101 it is B, radical economic transformation. Here the phrase economic transformation is a noun and radical is adjective. The best combination it is noun and adjective, adjective and noun. Next one, question number 102. With its overall popularity sliding, the party will have been working hard. The party will have been working hard to bring in the next generation of leaders. So with its overall popularity, to get its overall popularity, it has to do like this. So the party will have to work hard. The party will have to hardly work. No. The party will have to work hardly, and the party will have been working to bring no, so it is also can be eliminated. Out and out, we have the possibilities with option A and option C. The party will have to work hard to bring in the next generation. The party will have to work hardly. No, when it is work hard it is not hardly. Okay, work hard, there is hardly never be suited here over here. Ultimately the best one it is A. That tells something about with its overall popularity sliding, the party will have to work hard, not worked hardly, not hardly work. So option A is the best answer. 103. The state has declined negotiate any more trade-off on his proposal or accept calls for stringent means immediate action, stringent transparency requirements. Decline to negotiate, decline to negotiating, decline to negotiate. Actually declined to negotiate is the best one. The state has declined to negotiate, so which is option C, decline to negotiate. 104. The response to the challenge is to make the gains of globalization more visible and its transient downsides politically less paining. The response to the challenge is to make the gains globally more and politically less pained, politically less painful, politically less pain, politically less painful can be eliminated. 10 less painful, politically less pain, it should be eliminated, and politically less paining, this is also blunder, so this is also can be eliminated. Politically less pained, so we have the choice between A and D, either A or D will be the right one. So politically less pained, politically less painful, it is not less pained, so ultimately it is the B which is the best option. The speed with which these hate crime videos traveling, videos traveling is wrong phrase, so no improvement must be eliminated. These hate crime videos travel, these hate crime videos travel, these hate crime videos travel. The speed with which dash on the social media becomes a difficult challenge for the here these, the speed with which these hate crime videos traveling, crime, so we have the possibility with this one or this one. This hate crime videos travel, it is also can be eliminated. Your answer is either A or C. Let us criticize the difference between A and C. These hate crime videos travel, these hate crime videos travel, so travel is the wrong word over here. So as far as the tense concerned, travel, option A is the best answer for 105. Question number 106. Not only do they heighten anxieties among the targeted groups, rather also, when there is not only here the connector should be but also. So targeted group, then also the targeted group, even also targeted but also. So it has to be improved. So C is the best answer. C. Now not only do they heighten anxieties among the targeted groups, but also they risk giving the unacceptable preserve acceptability. So option C is the best answer for 106. 107. It is called for an end to dash against those who do not conform to the gender assigned to them. It called for an end to discrimination based at gender. See, discrimination based after it is not at based on gender. So discrimination based it wrong, based on correct, based by wrong. even itself it is a wrong one. So ultimately discrimination based on the gender against those. 108. The center should visit their. Center singular, no. How can you write their? So that's why no improvement option can be eliminated. It's these draft corporation. It's means it is. That's why this is also wrong. Of it. 108 is a. It means the meaning of it's without apostrophe. It means of it. Okay, option A is the best answer. Question number 108. 109. Even after putting his body and soul, if he fails to achieve victory, he will not have any authority above others. See the meaning of sentence. Even after putting his body and soul, if he fails to achieve victory, in case he fails victory, he will not have dash any authority to over others. Any authority, it is not above others. Any authority over others. So no improvement can be eliminated. On others, to others are also be eliminated. The best option is authority over others. 109 is B. Question number 110. The purpose of speaking is to communicate. I chose is V2. Words that are the best for the ideal I want to convey. So it should be in the V1. So it should be eliminated. I am choosing. I did choose. No, it is I choose, which is option C. Option C is the best one. Question number 111. You have discovered that either your mediclaim doesn't cover their. Mediclaim is singular. How can you write there? It is wrong. So option B can be eliminated. And he it is suggestion to the listener. That's why your mediclaim is the best one, not our or mine. So for 111, it is none other than option A is the answer. Like instance. Instance means for example. Like instance, you can reduce or increase your total deposit amount sometime or even change the sum fixed. So an instance, like instance is wrong. So for instance, which means for example only. So option B is the best phrase. 113. Onto spearhead. So it's a very important word, which means lead, take the lead role. Want to lead this campaign is an IT professional known for having working. It is a blunder, having working. So no improvement option can be eliminated. Improvement must be done. So having work, having working, have working also blunder. Having work, having worked, which is option C. Question number 114 onwards, we have the passage. See, the biggest passage with 5 questions. See, what is Gandhian philosophy? See, while going through this particular task, at least read once before going to tackle the questions. Or else one more way is there. Without taking glance on the question, directly go through, without taking glance on the passage, directly go through the questions and scan the possibility in the passage. So let us follow the second method. What are the twin cardinal principles of Gandhism? See here, what is the core point? In this question, the best core point is cardinal principles. Scan where there is a cardinal principle. Twin cardinal principles. Look here, cardinal. Twin cardinal principles of Gandhi's thoughts are truth and non-violence. So during the scanning of the first question, we got this line, 9th line. Okay, it's about 9th line. So here we have the same phrase, like what is available in the question. Twin cardinal principles of Gandhi's thoughts are truth and non-violence. So let us go through the options. What are the twin cardinal principles of Gandhi thought? Spiritual and morality, truth and non-violence, ethics and social responsibility, individual and collectivity. If you don't have any idea on the passage, almost all the options are equal. When you have an idea on the passage, this is the best answer. So it is truth and non-violence. Non-violence is the best answer, which is 114. B, option B. 115. According to Gandhi, truth complies to which of the following? God is the ultimate truth, truth in the word and deed, moral law, and all of these. So let us scan. As far as the scanning concerned, here according to Gandhi, truth complies to which following? Truth complies means truth related to which following? Let us scan. Where did he say the relations of the truth? Look here, these are the lines. This is the direct answer. For Gandhi, truth is a relative. I said no, implies means related. A relative truth for the truthfulness, work indeed, and absolute truth, and ultimately reality. This ultimate truth is God. As God is also truth. God is also truth, and morality, the moral laws. This is the answer, no? So, God is truth, yes, truthful and word and deed, moral laws and morality. I read all these things, no? So, the best option is option D, all of the above, all these. So 115, all these. Question number 116. According to Gandhi, what is the most powerful force in existence? In the existing world, what is the most powerful force? Why did he say most powerful? The universal law. Gandhiji believed that the ahimsa is the most, see the direct line. Second, Gandhiji believed that ahimsa is the most powerful force in existence. Direct answer it is. So non-violence, no. So 116 is none other than C. 117. According to the passage, which of the following statement is not true? Be careful. He asked which is not true. See here, non-violence is regarded as the highest law of mankind. I have read just now. So it is true. It is not your answer. Option A is not your answer. All individuals are believed to be capable of high moral development. Already he said that one. Next one, non-violence alone to other is very much self-destructive aspect of universe, and love is the universal law of life. He asked which is not true. See here, mankind would no longer succeed in destroying, and human race eternally progressed as far as, and if universal justice remains far off the origin, from both viewpoint, non-violence or love is regarded as the highest law of mankind. See, non-violence and love is regarded as the highest law of mankind. Non-violence and love. Here the questions here, love is the universe law of life. No, he said non-violence and love both. So this is wrong. So option D is the best answer for 117. Because the question is quite tricky. Which is not true? This is not true. According to the passage, the true is love and non-violence, not non-violence or not love alone. That's why D is the answer. Question number 118. What can be suitable title to the passage? Yes, suitable title always depends on the beginning of the paragraph and the conclusion part. Here see Gandhian philosophy, the twin Cardian principles, truth and non-violence, violence a self-destructive mode. So which aspects are being tried by here? See the beginning, I said no, beginning 3 lines. What is the Gandhian philosophy? So for this question, this is an answer. All the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 lines are the answers of this question. So ultimately, what the writer wants to tell us is philosophy of Gandhiji. That is in short, it is known as Gandhian philosophy. Coming to the next one, God, and he said something about views of Gandhiji towards religion and everything. In Gandhiji assigns non-violence as a weapon, and here it is. See, the human race certainly the progress. So these lines are also very important because most of the writers can concentrate on the conclusion to tell their opinion on their writing. So see his opinion, the human race certainly could not have progressed as far as it has, and even if universal justice remains far off the horizon, from both viewpoints, yeah, these are the viewpoints, non-violence and love regarded as a highway of humankind. So that is the philosophy of Gandhiji, that is preferred everywhere. Gandhiji, second Gandhiji believed, and here Gandhiji for example, again the beginning also began by the, see here Gandhiji's thoughts, Gandhijian most, and what is Gandhian philosophy. So out and out the ultimate title is none other than Gandhian philosophy, which is option A. Option A is the best answer for 118th question. Question number 119 onwards, we have one more passage. Look here. As I have said previously, we have two ways to complete this task. One is read the passage twice, at least once, and go through the questions. Other one is, without taking the glance on the passage, directly attack the questions. Like, this is the second method. So, who among the following has tremendous influence in forming the public opinion? Press, political parties, education institution, God-man. See, for such, these kinds of questions can be answered at initial look itself, because it's a generalized issue. So look here, who among the following, among those, what is the tremendous influence in forming the public opinion? As far as the public opinion concerned, what is the tremendous, is it press, political parties, education, or institution, or God-man? Tremendous influence. This is the core point. Scan the core point in the passage. See, public opinion. True public opinion is formed by an expression through the press. Direct line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 line. 8th line. It's a direct answer. True public opinion is formed by and expressed through the press. To the press, the platform, political party, press, which is the press after we have comma, no. So that means the press, which is the platform for political parties and educational institutions. Yeah. So here the question is, who among the following has a tremendous influence on public opinion? This is none other than option A, which is press. Question number 20. What is important for the democratic society to function properly? So here, what is important for democratic society? Important for democratic society. Democratic, scan here. Look here, democratic cannot function. See, and democratic society cannot function, let alone succeed. When there is a true awakening of people, we shall have the real and conscious opinion about it, and justice will reside on the earth, and truly will voice of the people on the belief. So these are the lines. So it is necessary that the young and the growing mind should imbibe means involve, which is a very important word. Sometimes you can come across in the vocabulary, either in the banking examinations or in the SSC. So mind should involve the spirit of fellow feeling, the spirit of tolerance, the habit of compromise, the show due to regard. So all these things. 4 lines, no? Here the question is 120, no? What is the important for the democratic society? Spirit of fellow feeling, spirit of tolerance, habit of compromise. So I have read all those 3. Look here. Growing mind should be embodied spirit of feeling, spirit of tolerance, and habit of compromise. So all these 3 points are available here. Where it is? 120, no? Yes, spirit of fellow. So option is D. All are available. So for 120, the best answer is option D. All of these. Next, 121. Which of the following is not the reason? This is quite tricky question. He did not ask the reason. He is asking which is not reason. which is not the reason for the oppressed caste, for the general public running government in the country, which is not one of the reasons. The government does not because the people want it to, because they are too ideal, too uneducated, and too distinguished or timid. Timid means opposite of brave, scary people. Timid, cowardice. Timid means cowardice to oppose the government. Such public opinion is passive and false. Look here. The government does not, because very very important lines these three are. The government does not because the people wanted to do so, but because it is does not people want, but because too ideal, too uneducated, too distinguished. So see, not because of people want to do it. See here, not the reason. Here people want themselves, already it is given, not because of. Okay, people are uneducated, people are all are correct, it is not because of. So 121, it is A. It's a direct answer, but the question is quite tricky. Question number 122. According to the passage, which of the following is indeed from the people to have true or active public opinion? Alternates, active public opinion. Alternates, determination, intelligence, raising their voice. So all 1, 2, 3, only 4, only 2 and 3, all of this. So let us scan where there is. According to which of the following is needed. This thing must be scanned. It is the following is needed from the people to have true active public opinion. What is needed for the people for this is the core point. What is needed from the people to have true or active public opinion? True or active public opinion. What is needed? See, such public opinion is passive and false, not active. But when we find people alert, intelligent and determined, people alert, actually alertness it is, alert, become alert, intelligence and determined. So these are the three things. But when people alert, alertness, intelligent and determined to let the government know their will, when they want to exercise actively. If they wanted to exercise actively, three things are needed. The first one is alertness, determined and intelligence, not raising their voice. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so option A is the best answer. 122. All 1, 2, 3 things. What can be suitable title to the passage? See here we have role of the Indian media in public opinion, formation of public opinion authority, true public opinion. Let us have a look on the beginning of the passage and the ending of the passage. Public opinion may passive and false. So this is the phrase that the writer wants to convey. That's why he took some examples over here. It is claimed the theory. What is claimed? Public opinion formation. No, operation. The government does not comment such public opinion. See, public opinion repeated, passive and false verdict, and active. If the true public opinion is formed by, yes, is formed by again a free relationship, and here it is necessary that young people tolerance, the habit of compromise and feeling of the opinion of the others without a democratic system, and when there is awakening of the people, and we shall have the real conscious public opinion. See, so it is nothing but formation of public opinion. So we have 4 options now. So among the role of the media, it can be eliminated. Role of the media can be eliminated. Formation of the public opinion, chances are there. Public opinion, autocratic. Not, he did not say something about the autocratic society. Autocratic society means self-government. So true public, either it is B or D. So as far as the passage is concerned, the best one it is B. So 123 is option B.
For Rohit Sharma.
Rohit Sharma hit century in which over in Calcutta match against Sri Lanka? In which over he hit the century against Sri Lanka in Calcutta? The 30th over of the innings in Kolkata. Look here onwards. In Kolkata against Sri Lanka in 2014, he was recently caught for 4 of the 17th ball faced recently in his 20th run of the 35th ball, but accelerated slightly richer bring his century. Yes, this is the way. His century in the 32nd over of the innings in Calcutta. So it is the 32nd over of the innings. So the best answer for this one, it is option C. For 124, option C is the best answer. 32nd over. 125. Now, according to the passage, what made Rohit Sharma so consistent? Consistent means stability. Consistent with his innings for 3 times consecutively. What is the secret? What made him maintain the consistency? List the 3 lines. But to accelerate to crazily 3 times after having set up the innings to make it look predictable, perfect combination of skill, fitness, right mental approach to one-day international batting. So these are the things. And bringing up the hurdles and then all there were hurdles, one time can be charmed. So it is everything skill. 125, no? So skill, fitness, right mental approach, all of these. Question number 126. What is Rohit Sharma say on hitting the 100 in year 40th over in Mohali Test? Mohali Test. And clearing of the balls, bearing in the nose. And bowlers can, that is my playoffs. Okay, bowlers can get him out unless he makes a mistake. Yeah. At that particular test, he said this one: bowlers cannot get me out, unless he makes a mistake. And that is my style of play. Rohit said, "You are set and seeing a ball nice and hard to have understood what the bowlers are trying to do by then." So it is bowlers become question number 126. No, it is to commit mistake. Unless I commit mistake, he said. Nobody can get me out unless I commit mistake. So to not commit mistake, to give chance to bowler to bowl him out. This is the best one. So 126, it is option A is the answer. Next 127. What does Rohit thinks of being bowled out after scoring 100 in the match? Okay. After scoring 100 in the match, what does Rohit thinks being bowled out? Look here, after scoring, bowlers are going to get you once you have scored 100. So it was all about me not making a mistake as batting as long as possible. That was I did. There is no secret. And here, everybody wants to out him. If he hit 100, bowler wants to out him. Okay, and it's all about not making a mistake and getting out. I am not saying it's possible or difficult, but it's very unlikely. This is the correct direct answer. The bowlers are going to get you out once you have scored 100. So once you have scored 100, the ultimate decision of the bowler is going to get you out. So it is the bowlers are very less like to bowl you out then. Bowlers are very less likely to bowl you out then. So here the question is, what Rohit thinks of being bowled after hundreds? His thinking is the bowlers are very less likely to bowl you after 100. Look here, that I'm not saying is it possible, are going to get your house when you score 100. So it was all about one mistake, and that's what I did. Yes, this is the exact line for that answer. Second line. So according to this one, 127 is option D. Question number 128. What according to Rohit Sharma is the secret of formula to hit centuries consistently on the ground? He said secret of formula at the last line of the last paragraph. So that's what I did. There is no secret of formula. Yes, there is no secret of formula to it. You just have to bat and make and not make any mistake. Unless you make any mistake, nobody can out you. So the ground is good, the pitch is nice and hard, so can trust the bounce and play the shots. Simply, no secret, he said. Here, according to the answer, to check the pitch before, to have got the pain and not to panic. No secrets at all. Finally, he said no secret at all, which is option C. Sorry, option D. No secret at all. 128 is option D. And the source is last line. See, one more paragraph we have. Question number 129. See, attack the question directly. From where did the European explorers first arrive? Where did the European explorers first arrive? Let us scan. Amazon and tribes and other numbers in 10,000. It was from the west the European explorers first arrived. So the question is, from where did the European explorers arrive? Here the answer is from it was from the west. So option A is the best answer for 129. 130. See, where did D Orlano flow down to for its confluence with Amazon? So scan the word D Orlano, and here option Berlin, Koto, Rio Napo, Pero. So Orlano is our target, no? So here D Orlano floated down to Rio Napo. He floated down to Rio Napo. Do remember the word Rio Napo. So look here, Rio Napo, which is option C. Question number 131. In which year did the fort was built by the Portuguese near the river Belém? Belém River, and see here the Belém River. In which year? Look here, Belém River, and Portuguese, until the Portuguese built. For the question is, in which year Portuguese built river? So here, until the Portuguese built a fort near mouth of the river at Belgium in 1616. So these kinds of questions are very easy to answer because a number can be scanned easily. So option 131, it is option C. 132, Serengalistics refer to Serengales. So where did the writer use Serengales? Look here, sir, by Serengalites, which is known as owners of rubber-bearing forests. Those who are maintaining the forest that is belongs to rubber. So owners of rubber-bearing forest. Option B is the best answer for 132. Question number 133. Who among the following patented? See, patent means who got the rights, government rights on that particular aspect. Who among the following patented the pneumatic rubber tires? Who got the patent for pneumatic rubber tires? Look here. Ireland's John Dunlop patented the pneumatic rubber tires. Direct answer. John Dunlop patented. See, John Dunlop is option D. So the best answer for question 133 is option D. So here onwards we have closed test. A smallest paragraph with 1 to 6 blanks, and we have the option. Select the best option. And here the best clue is your concentration on the phrase before the blank and the phrase after the blank uh, fetch you the good better word from the options. Look here, read the passage carefully and select the answer for the given brackets alternatives. Dash who argue in this way. Here we don't know what is who. Okay, who argue in this way support their case. Yeah, their case means this is plural. This, that, the, those. Yeah, it is those. So now insert this word and read again. Those who argue in this way support their case. Yeah, because of this word we selected here those. Okay, those who argue in this way support their case by pointing to the lack of the general consensus opinion which obtained in many parts of the field which the philosopher regarded as his own, and also by dash out that, and also by own, and also pointed out, pointing out, to point out. It is point out that. 135, no. It is own and also, where it is, see, philosophers regard as his own and also by, since it is by, also pointing out that, see. So pointing is the best word for 135. 136. The field, there is a growing tendency dash the part of certain cell. Look here, pointing out that even within this field there is a growing tendency dash the part of, tendency in the part of, tendency on the part of, tendency of the part, tendency for the part. So the best one, it is tendency on, tendency on the part. 137. From the philosophy, tendency on the part of the certain sciences from the philosophy and dash independent, and it's a passive voice, and become independent. So it is philosophy and become independent, and thus the scientists and the dash among the philosophers, and thus the scientists from the philosophy become independent among the scientists, and dash the among, and not, and nothing, and none. It is not according to sentence. So option A, C, D can be eliminated. It is not. 138 is and not among the, and it is become. So the best answer of 138 is option C. So one more close test we have. So my toothbrush is a thing that haunts me when I am traveling and dash my life misery. Here it is toothbrush, no. Here the subject is toothbrush. That's why it is, since it is traveling, don't go with ing forms. Here it's traveling, okay, but we are talking about the toothbrush. That's why it is a habitual action. The writer says something about, the speaker says something about is regular action of the toothbrush. That's why it is makes. So here it is makes that, and makes my life a misery. I dash that, I dream that, dreams that, I after dreams never be used. So this option can be eliminated. I dreaming is wrong. I dreamer is blunder. So option A, I dream that. I dream that I haven't packed it and wake up in a cold dash. Cold is adjective, no. Here it should be noun. Cold, perspire, cold, perspiring, cold, perspiration. So among these words, the noun is perspiration, because all the TION words are nouns, no. So for 141, it is C, which is perspiration. The best word is perspiration, cold perspiration, and get out. See where it's perspiration, cold perspiration, and get out of bed and hunt for it. And in the morning, I pack it before I have used it, and I have to unpack again to get it. And it is always the last time I turn out of the bag and dash. I turn the bag and then, and that, and this, and then. Turn the bag and then. So option D is the best answer for 142. I turned out of the bag and then means later. So then is the best word here, THE, and then I repack and forget it. And I have to rush upstairs, dash it, for it, off it. So he searched for it. So 143, it is, let us have a look on 143 again. It is the last time, and I repay it, and I have to rush upstairs for it, and the least movement and carry it to railway station. It is for it. I go to upstairs for it, which is option A. So the best option for 143 is A. See, question number 144 onwards, we have a reading comprehension again. Let us go through the questions directly. So for the next cyclone, if it is the turn of Indian name to be chosen, then what will be the other name? What will be the next name? Here we have the Agni, Megh, Lehar and Vayu. So when there is a chance to select Indian name for the next cyclone, what name would be the what name would be from the list of Agni, Megha, Lehar and Vayu? So let us scan where there is a possibility. Look here, India, list of, so the 8 names suggested by India. So from India, 8 names have been taken into consideration. The 8 names suggested by India and which are in the list of 64 are Agni, Akash, Bijli, Jal, Lehar, Megh, Sagar and Vayu, meaning of the order fire, sky, lighting, water, wave and sea. And 5 of these names, yes, among these 8 names, 5 of these names, that is up to Lehar, have been used so far. So up to Lehar have been, so Agni, Akash, Bijli, Jal, Lehar, all these 5 are used. So in that particular order of priority, the next one is Megh, which is our question. Here the question is, which of the next cyclone, if it is the turn of Indian name. So already 5 have been finished, no, so Megh is the answer. Megh is the next one. So option B is the best answer for question number 144. Question number 145. Which country did not contribute to the list of the cyclone names? So some 8 countries have had given the list. So which country did not contribute to give the names of the cyclone? Here Oman, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Yemen. So let us scan where there is a list of different. 8 North Indian countries. Altogether 8 North Indian countries: Bangladesh, India, Maldives, Myanmar, Oman, Pakistan, Sri Lanka and Thailand were asked to contribute their names. See the best word contribute that is available in the question. So this should be scanned because that is the core point of the question. So among we have which country did not contribute. Oman, it is there, Pakistan there, Bangladesh there, but Yemen it is not available. Let us cross check once again. Look here. Bangladesh, India, Maldives, Myanmar, Oman, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Thailand. So there is no word, no India, no country like Yemen. So your answer is option D. Yemen did not contribute to list of the cyclone names. Next one, 146. Which of the following names is a type of precious stone? Ayla, Nilofer, Phylin, Hudhud. So each and every name is belong to a particular cyclone. So each and every name has different meanings. So here precious stone, what is the exact name among the 4 of the precious stone? So let us scan 8 names suggested by, look here, the name Ayla contributed by Maldives, which means fire. The name Phylin from the Thailand, which means sapphire. Actual meaning of sapphire is one kind of valuable stone. We have diamonds, emerald, pearls. So such a way we have 9 different kinds of precious stones. So among those, sapphire is one of those things. So sapphire is the best answer, which tells something about the valuable stone. So, precious stone, Isla, Nilofer, Phylon. Which of the name? Cyclone. Okay. Which of the following names is the type of precious stone? It is sapphire. The name Phylon from Thailand means sapphire. So, Phylon means sapphire. So, sapphire is the name of the valuable stone. No, sir. Answer is Phylon. So, option C is the best answer for 146. Option B. 146. No, it is option C. Next, 147. Names of which type of cyclones do people remember? What kind of cyclones can the people remember? See, the names that people know about the remember. See the word remember. So these two lines are the source to get the answer. The names that people do know about to remember are naturally those that are worst, most destructive ones, or very recent ones. Yeah, if the name is very recent cyclone, if the cyclone is very recent one, or else if it is the biggest destruction like Hudhud, etc., it can be remembered forever. So 147, it is the most destructive ones. Actual meaning of destructive is biggest damage. So a biggest damage name always will be remembered by the people. Next one. Which name suggested by India has not been used so far? See, Leher, Agni, Bijli, Vayu. So all these are the Indian names. But among these four names, one of the cyclone names has not been used so far. So already here Indians, these are the things, India and which are 64, Agni, Akash, Bijli. Among those, first 5 have been used, no. So Agni, Akash, Bijli, Jal, Leher, all these are used. So the things that were not used are Megh, Sagar and Vayu. So let us see. Leher, look here, Megh, Sagar, Vayu. Leher is used, Agni is used, Bijli used. The names that were not used are Megh, Sagar and Vayu. Vayu is available. So which not been used is nothing but Vayu, which is option D. See, question number 149 onwards. I think it is one more reading comprehension. Yes, look here, 149 question number. Which of the following is the names of the university and not an online education delivery company? So which of the following is the name of the university but not online delivery company? Here we have Coursera, John Hopkins, edX and Audacity. 4 names are given. Let us cross check. So in mid 2012, I completed my first massive I completed my first massive online courses, or MOOC massive MOOC, massive online open course. It is the kind widely offered by the Coursera. So it was offered by the Coursera, edX and Udacity. See, Coursera, edX, all these 3 names we have come across in the options. Coursera, edX, Udacity, and so on, in the partnership with the education institution. It was the first clinical trials and ethical practice offered by John Hopkins. See, Coursera, edX, Udacity. See here, Coursera, Udacity and edX. Coursera, Udacity, and so the thing that was not there is John Hopkins. That is your answer for 149. John Hopkins, because the question is quite tricky. Which of the following is the name of university and not an online education company? So all these Coursera, edX and Audacity are the online education companies, but this is not an online education company, which is John Hopkins, according to the first 3 lines of the first paragraph. Question number 150. The C in MOOC stands for which word? Course, college, Coursera, class. Just now I have read, it is available in the first line. See, the acronym MOOC stands for Massive Online Open Course. So C stands for course. Course, it is option A. Question number 150, option A. which is course. Next, the course the author completed on mock was related to which subject? Biology, nutrition, mythology, or business? So in which subject did he get the degree? Mock, bug, hate me, and a course complete. Click here. Very good. The course I would completed. I had completed. So since it is V3, it should be read had. The course I had completed was mainly designed for health and professional who would be involved in actual clinic trials, not to the students and the prior knowledge given. I decided to enroll the course because it was only on because it was the only biology related course open at that particular time. So he has no other choice. He had no other choice. So it is nothing but biology, option A. Question number 152. What aspect of mock excited the author? So here the best core point is excitement of author. Excitement of author. So let us cross check the word excitement. Is this excitement? With excitement, this is the answer. These two lines. See, I spent hours going through course catalogs and poring over course description, almost delirious with excitement at the fact that this is the fact. I was actually going to be able to take class offered by university I had dreamt of attending. So dreamt of attending, a dream of attending as a course any university. See here, the fact that he could course to university he dreamt of. So direct answer it is. Option C is the best answer for question number 152. 153. Coursera was founded by professors from which university? So let us scan. Coursera was founded by professors of which university? So look here, Coursera. This was shortly before MOOC and the sensation of hit. And when Coursera, look here, direct answer 1, 2, 3, fourth line of the first paragraph. Coursera, which was founded by Stanford professors, no? Look, Harvard, Massachusetts, Stanford, Oxford. So option C is the best answer. Stanford. Question number 154. The given sentence is in direct speech. We have to change it into indirect speech. So given sentence is direct speech. Look here, the principal said to us. So principal is the speaker, we are the listeners. Okay, and he is speaking to us today. So today changes as that day, but unfortunately everywhere we have that day only. So will changes as would. Get your will, would, your are. Everywhere it is are. And so here will remains will only. So option D can be eliminated. So let us cross check the rest of the principal told us that on that day until here all are equal. Would be getting. Actually all are wrong. No answer is found among the options. Let us do one thing. The principal told us this, since it is this, it can be eliminated. This is also this. So your answer is either A or C. What is the difference between A and C? The principal told us that on that day we would be getting our diplomas. Here look, see, the principal told us that on this day. So since it is this is also can be eliminated. So out and out we have only one choice, that is option A. But it is printing mistake. This is also wrong. So see, the principal told us that on that day here fine, we would, this is also fine, we would get it is, not we would be getting. We would get, maybe it's a printing typo. So correct answer is, the principal told us that on that day we would be getting must be replaced with we would get. We would get our diplomas. So out and out, as far as the options concerned, the nearest one is option A. Question number 155. Juhi said to her friend. Juhi is the speaker, friend is listener. Okay, I can. Whose words are? Juhi words these are. So she can changes as could. So could should live the way I want. Who want? She. Want changes as present tense changes into past tense. No. So these are the parameters. So Johi told her friend that she can. There is no word like could, so it can be eliminated. Johi told her that she could be choosing. Be choosing never be used. It should be could choose only. It is also can be eliminated. Johi told her friend that she could choose. This is the biggest blunder. So Johi told her friend that she could choose to live the way she wanted. Look here, she wanted to. So the best option is D. Question number 156. My friend is the speaker, I am the listener. I think, then it comes under your friend. No, the friend gender may not be decided. That's why it is maybe he or she. Everywhere we have the options he. So confirm with he. He think. Here think must be used into the past tense. No, so it should be he thought. Again, she will changes as would. Enough. Where there is a would is your answer. So this is also, so option B, option C can be eliminated because there is no sign of would among between those sentences. So let us cross check A and D. My friend told me that he thought, okay, that she would not accept my proposal. Here my friend told me that see, that is repeated. No, so this is also can be eliminated. So ultimately it is the A which is the best answer. Let us cross check. My friend told me that he thought that she, so, because they are speaking about somebody, so she remains she only, third person. She would not accept your proposal, that is my proposal. So option A is the best answer for 156. 157. She said to the shopkeeper, my favorite color is yellow. So obviously is turns to be was. Where there is a was is your answer. Everywhere is except this one. So let us cross check. She told, said to changes as speaker. No, so told the speaker, right, that my favorite, so her favorite, no, her favorite color was yellow. So the best option is C. Question number 158. The pilgrim said to me, see, pilgrim is the speaker, I am the listener. When you go, that means he is speaking to me. No, that's why you changes as I. Down the street, you will. This is also I. Will changes as would. See the temple to your right, to my right. So everywhere it is my right only. So it is fine. Let us cross check with where there is would, that is the answer. So here would, let us cross check. Will, no, so it can be eliminated. Here also it is will. So option A and D can be eliminated. Your answer is either B or C. Let us cross check. Told me that when I went, look here, go changes as went actually, but go remains go only. So this can be eliminated. Let us cross check only B. The pilgrim told me that I went down the street. I see will as would. I remains I, and see the temple to my right. So it is to my right. So best option is B. On 59, he said to the bankers, he is the speaker, bankers are the listeners. About whom the speaker is speaking? These diamonds. So these changes obviously as those in indirect speech. Diamonds are past tense, were valuable than $1 billion, nothing. So the key points in your answer must be those and were. Here it is these diamonds, so it can be eliminated. And it is are, the are also wrong, so it is also eliminated. He has told the banker that those diamonds are, those is fine, but where is were? So because of this one, it lost the chance to be in our selected option. And he told the banker that those diamonds are, here also we have are, so can be eliminated. He told the banker that those diamonds were, see, those Diamonds were more valuable. So best option is D for 159. 160. The boss said to the secretary, boss is the speaker, secretary is the listener, about whom the boss is speaking. Bring the file. I had. Who had? Boss had. So I changes as he. Where there is he is your answer. So here it is I. It can be eliminated. Given to you. You changes as secretary, no? Secretary may be he or she. Given to her. Yesterday changes as the day before or the previous day. The previous day or the day before. Here yesterday remains yesterday. That's why option D can be eliminated. Here also option B also yesterday remains yesterday. That is also that's why it is wrong. Finally our answer is C, no doubt. The boss told the secretary to bring the, and that too this is an order. This is an order. Okay, so that's why positive order. So 2 is correct. The boss told the secretary to bring the file that I had changed that he had given to her the day before. So option C is the best one. 160. (161). I will make for you the best rice you have ever had, said the chef. And who is I? Chef, no. So I changes as he. Will changes as would. Where there is he and would is your answer. The chef told that he will. So it is wrong. The chef told him that he would make. Chances are there. The chef told that he will make. No. The chef tells. How can you write tells? Here already it is said, no. The said, so out and out for 161, it is none other than B. 162. I always drink warm water in the morning. She said to me. That means she told me. Okay, she told me, but everywhere it is said to me only. Okay, leave it. I always drink. So she always drank in the morning. Where there is a drank is your answer. Your drinks, drank. So drinks must be eliminated. Option A and C can be eliminated. Your answer is either option B or option D. Let us cross check. She said to me that. So there is no sign of that here. In the indirect speech, for these kind of sentences, that must be used. So it can be eliminated. Ultimately answer is, she said to me that she always drank warm water in the morning, which is option D. Question number 163. My wife said to me, my wife is the speaker, I am the listener. This is a beautiful necklace. So this changes as that, and the word is changes as was. Where there is that and was is your answer. Here was we have. Here also we have was. So chances are there, but these can be eliminated in the first look itself. So your answer is either A or B. Let us cross check. My wife told me that. This, that. In the indirect speech, already I said previously, that must be there. Two that's are possible here. One, that is conjunction, and second, that is stands for. So that is the best answer. So option A. See, my wife told me that. See, first that belongs to the conjunction. That have to use compulsory, and second that changes as this turn to be that is the second that. That's why we got that and that twice. Ultimately the best answer is nothing but option A. My wife told me that was a beautiful necklace. 164. She said to me. So said to me changes as told. So here we have had said, so it can be eliminated in the first leg. I always. Who always? She. Always drink changes as drank. Cup of green tea as soon as I. She. Get up past tense, got up. So here we have good getting up, though it can be eliminated. So for 164, your answer is either A or B. See, she told me that she always drank a cup of green tea as soon as she got up. Here, she told me that she always drunk. Look here. I said drank, but it is drunk. Drink, drank, drunk. It is V3. So this is wrong. So option A is the best answer for 164. Question number 165. She said to him, she is the speaker, he is the listener. Now see, about whom the speaker is speaking, I can. Then she can changes as could. Faster than you. Who is you? Listener. Faster than him. So she could, she can. So it can be eliminated. She could be running. We should not be running here. That's why this is also can be eliminated. She has told him. Here already said him no. Why should we write has told? That is also eliminated. So she told him that she could run faster than, see, him. We have him here. So the best answer for 165, it is A. So question number 166 onwards, changing the sentence from direct to indirect speech. See, Jinab said to me, Jinab is the speaker, I am the listener. We are the listener. My father is a dentist. Whose father? Jinab's father, no. So my father changes as his father. Again, is a dentist changes as was a dentist. So here it is has been dentist, so it can be eliminated. Jinab told me he was dentist. It has choice. This is also is a dentist can be eliminated. So your answer is either B or D. Here Jinab says. Here already it is said. How can you write says? If the reporting verb in the direct speech says, then only we have to use says here. Since it is said, we have no right to use here says. That is one thing. Again, why should we use this? So because of these two reasons, this is also can be eliminated. So out and out for 160, it is B, which is the right option. Jinab told me that her father was a dentist. Question number 167. Where are you going? Father asked me. Father is a speaker. I am the listener. So you means I. Are you going? No. So it should be where. The question word must be copied as it is where I was going. Where there is a phrase where I was going is your answer. Where I am going, no. Where you are going, no. Father asked me where I would be going. It's a blunder, it is. My father asked me where I was going. This is the best one. Option D. Question number 168. He said, this is a bad idea. So this changes as that. Is changes as was. That was a bad idea. So is, let us eliminate B and D because is. So he said this, that was a bad idea. He said that, that was a bad idea. Yes, two that's are compulsory because already I said previously, one that is conjunction. According to the present tense, we have to use that. That is this one, and another that is this changes as that. This is the second that. So that and that must be used compulsory, must be used. Option C is the best answer. So see, he said that that was a bad idea. This is the best answer. Question number 169. My friend said I can lift 50 kilograms. 50 kilos easily. My friend is the speaker. Listener is not mentioned. So who is I here? My friend. He can changes as could. Where there is he could is your answer. He could, he can, he could, he can. So eliminate B and D. So your answer is either A or C. My friend told us that here this he could. This never be used, no. That's why the best answer is option A. My friend told me that he could lift 50 kilos easily. 170. The coach said to me, you have to get up early. So coach is the speaker, I am the listener. Who is you? I. Obviously. Have what is the past tense of have? Had. To. Where there is a phrase I had to is your answer. See here it's I have to, so it is eliminated. The coach told me that I have to, it is also have to eliminated. The coach tells me, but this is a blunder, and this is also have to eliminated. The coach told me, yes, that I had get up early. So option D is the best answer for 170. Question number 171. The beggar said to me, please. So this is nothing but a request. Requested. V2 Rayali. So the beggar said to me, requested me, give me. We have to give food to beggar, no? Give him. So where there is a him, everywhere it is him. So by going through him, we cannot find the answer. That's why let us go through this clue. Requested, beggar requested. Okay, the beggar requests, blunder it is. It is not requests. Requested. This is also wrong. Request. It is also can be eliminated. Your answer is either A or C. Request me to give him some food. The beggar requests me to have given him. But this is also wrong. Ultimately, for 171, it is nothing but option A. Question number 172. We said to her, we are the speaker, she is a listener. Don't give up. You are almost there. Yes. You means you. We said to her. Her is a listener. No. Then who is she? Who is you? That she. Are changes as she was. Where there is she was, use your answer. Here she is almost. So it can be eliminated. Encourage her not to give up. Don't give up. No. So not to give up. Not to have given up. So this is also can be eliminated. We encouraged her not to give up and that she was almost there. Chances are there. We told her not to have given up. This is the biggest blunder. So ultimately 172 it is C. We encouraged her not to give up, and that she was almost there, because she was almost, you are almost there, no? So C is the best one when compared to the other options. My friend said to, my friend is the speaker, I am the listener. I am not going. So he, am changes, was not going to talk me. Everywhere it is me. So this clue never help you. Leave it. So he was, here he is. So it can be eliminated. The friend told me that he would be, so it can be eliminated. So this is the best clue to eliminate everything. He is never eliminated. So ultimately 173 it is C. My friend told me that he, look here, he was not, look here, was not going to talk to me. Option C is the best answer for 173. Question number 174. I said to my friend, be careful, my dog may bite you. So it turned to be him, but unfortunately everywhere it is him only. So this is useless clue. Okay, I said to my friend, be careful. That means be careful to changes as warning, no, to be careful. It should be done. To have been careful, no, it is to be careful, which is correct. Eliminate. I want my friend to be careful, and that my dog, that yeah, may changes as might. So may changes as might, no, that's why you can eliminate this one. Your answer is either B or D. I want my friend for being careful. This is also wrong. So ultimately it is B. I want my friend to be careful. Look here, to be careful, no, to be careful, and that my dog may bite you, might bite him. Option B is the best answer. 175. He said to the principal, he is the speaker, principal is the listener. I have. So I changes as he. Have changes as had. Where there is he had is the answer. I have had, no. He had made a mistake, chances are there. He tells, here already said to, how can you write tells? That's why it is also can be eliminated. He told the principal this, why should we use this here? Unless, answer, useless. So B. He told the principal that he had made a mistake. I have made a mistake, present perfect, it changes into the past perfect. So B is the best answer. 176. The leader said to his gang members, leader is the speaker, gang members listeners, now I will. Now changes as then. Will change, I will changes as he would. Tell you. You means members of the my plan. Whose plan? Leader's plan? No. His plan. Look here. Told the, so let us go with he would. This is easy to eliminate. Will. So option A and D can be eliminated. So your answer is either B or C. Told the members that then. So now changes as then, no, but he used now remains now only. So this can be eliminated. Ultimately answer is B, no doubt. The leader told the gang members that then he would tell them, look here, them, my plan changes as his plan. So all the ingredients are available in the B. 177. Laila said to her mother, Laila is a speaker, mother is a listener, I can choose. Laila is the name of a girl. I can choose changes as she could choose to dress the way I want changes as she wanted. So where there is she could, no, it can be eliminated. She will, eliminated. She can be choosing, blunder, it is she could choose. Yes, she could choose dress the way I wanted to, changes as she wanted to. So option D is the best answer for 177. On question number 178, the beggar said to her, thank you for your kindness. Your kindness changes as her kindness. So everywhere it is her kindness only. So this is a useless clue. So letter here, this is thanks, no. So thanked, here it is said, that's why we have to use thanks. V2 is thank, no. This is the clue. Here it is thanks, eliminate, thanks, eliminate. Here also thanks for eliminate, thanked, selected. Yes, the beggar thanked her for her kindness. So 178 is D, where there is V2 of thanked. Question number 179. We were living Dehradun, they told me. They told me that we were living. So this is past continuous tense. Here the tense is past continuous. Be careful. In the direct speech, the past continuous turns into past perfect continuous. Past perfect continuous. So subject plus had plus been plus V4. It should be done. That they had been living, they had been V4. Chances are there. They told me that they lived, eliminate. They told me that they had been living, CC. Chances are there. They told me that this, that. Why should we use this? So let us cross check. They told me that this, that. That's why this is also can be eliminated. Ultimately 179, it is A, which is the best answer, because past perfect changes in past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. They told me that they had been living in Dehradun. They had been living. All the parameters are being satisfied here for option A. Question number 180. I said to my father, I am the speaker, my father is a listener. I had a great time yesterday. So yesterday changes as either the previous day or the day before. So before that day, no, so it can be eliminated because of this particular clue. Next, I told my father I am the speaker, my father is listener. About whom I am speaking about, I only know, so I remains I everywhere. So I had great time, and I had great time, which tense is that? Past perfect. See, while changing the sentence from direct to indirect speech, the past perfect remains past perfect only. So in your answer, you have to maintain the same tense, past perfect. See, I had a great time. Chances are there. I told my father that I have. This is present perfect, so eliminate. So your answer is either A or C. See, I told my father that I had a great time the day before that day. I should write the day before that day. That's why it is also can be eliminated. Ultimately, for 180, it is A, which is the best option. See, question number 181 onwards, we have active and passive voice. In the following question, a sentence has been given in active voice or passive voice. You have to change it into other voice. Select the best option among the following, either passive or active. See, the carpenters will take the month's time to make the furniture. The given sentence is active voice. We have to change it into passive voice. The carpenter is the subject. Will take months time is the object. So our statement must begin by a month's time. So option B and D can be eliminated. So will take, so it changes as will be taken. So here it is took, that it will be taken. So option C is the best answer for 181. The like a month's time will be taken by the carpenter to make the furniture. This is the best one. Question number 182. To pass, the candidate has to answer at least 3 questions correctly. So that means the candidate has to answer at least 3 questions. At least 3 questions is the subject. So your sentence begins by at least 3 questions. If the candidate answers no, answering of 3 questions corrected by the candidate has to be done. So either B or C. At least 3 questions, has to know. So in your answer, this has to must be, 3 questions is plural, so have to be answered. So at least 3 questions have to be answered correctly by the candidates. Yes, will be answered is wrong. So ultimately for 182, it is nothing but C is the answer. At least 3 questions have to be answered correctly by the candidate to pass. 183. The city will build a new bridge across the river. The city subject will build a new bridge. The object. So a new bridge will be built is your answer. A new bridge across the river will be built. Yes, will be built. A bridge, which is no. Building of a few bridges, blunder. The city will be building. So ultimately it is option A, which is the best one. 184. This is the second time I have caught you cheating. This is the second time I have caught you. That means you is the object. This is the second time you have been. Where there is you have been is your answer. You have been caught cheating by me for the second time. Okay, fine. You were cheating and eliminate. This is the second time you have cheated. No. There is no sign of been here. No. In the sentence. That's why C can be eliminated. Catching you cheating for the second time. But this has been wrong. So ultimately 184, it is option A. You have been caught. You have been, which is here, caught cheating by me for the second time. Option A. Question number 185. I will not allow you to ride the motorcycle. I is the subject. Will not allow you. You is object. So you will not be allowed. Since it is future tense, be form B must be used. So I will not be allowing, it is wrong, because according to this one it is wrong. You will not be allowed, chances are there you had not been allowed, ultimately it is B. You will not be allowed by me, you will not be allowed, look here, you will not be allowed by me. So option B is the best answer for 185. 186. Have you created this beautiful artwork? Have you is the subject, created is V3, because here we have. Beautiful work is object, so beautiful work will be the beginning. Beautiful, and that too this is an yes or no question, no. So beautiful work is the object. Since this beautiful work is singular, we have to write has. This is the best beginning. Has this beautiful work. See this, had, no. Had you created, no. Has this beautiful work, yes. This is here, has creating this beautiful, which is also wrong. So option C is the best answer for 186. 187th question. They will start the fireworks at 10 p.m. sharp. They is the subject, fireworks is object. So the fireworks will start, no, it turns to be will be plus V3, will be started. See, the fireworks will be started by them, okay, fine. They themselves will be starting, it's a blunder. The fireworks would be starting. This is no direct indirect speech to change will as would, be careful. Will turns to be would during the changing of direct speech to indirect speech only. This also can be eliminated. Starting from the tablets will be done by, ultimately it is option A, which is the best one. 187 is A option. Question number 188. She will hand over her papers. This is object, she is the subject, so her papers plural, no. She will hand over, will, so in the answer we have to write papers will be to her company at the end of this month, okay. Handling over the papers by, no. Her papers will be handed over, yes. Chances, her papers she will hand it, this is blunder, will never be used. At the end of this month papers would have been, this is also wrong. So ultimately 188 it is B. Her papers will be handed over by her to her company. By her to whom? To the company in which she is working at the end of this month. Option B. You have to take these medicines. See, these medicines, it's plural, no. These medicines is object, so you have to begin with these medicines. So it can be eliminated. This is also can be eliminated. Your answer is either A or C. These medicines you have to take. These medicines have to be taken. These medicines have to be is the best answer. So these medicines have to be taken by you. These medicines you have to take. These medicines you have to take is wrong language. Go with option C for 189. 190. Smita divorced her husband. Divorced is V2, no. So that's why we have to use her husband was, her husband is. So it can be eliminated by Susmita. Her husband is divorced, blunder it is. Divorcing of her husband was done by Susmita. This is also blunder. Her husband was divorced by Susmita. Yes, option D. 190. 191. I always cook food in olive oil. I always cook food. So always means simple present tense. So food is, where there is always. Your answer, it is your olive oil is always used by me to cook food. I always cook food. Not about the uses of olive oil. Cooking food is always cooked by me in olive oil. Food is always cooked by myself in olive, which is of olive. Bobre. It is wrong. Next, the cooking of the food is always done by me using olive oil. So chances are there between option B and C. See, cooking of food. Here it is. Food is always cooked by me. Cooking of food is always done by me using olive oil. Food is always cooked by me in olive oil. So B is the best one. 191, it is B. Question number 192. I could not find the book. So the book is object. So the book, when there is modal auxiliary verb, we have to write B form B. The book couldn't be. This is the phrase. I myself cannot. The book couldn't be found. The book couldn't be found. This is the answer. By me, the book cannot. Blunder it is. Finding the book could not be also. So option B is the best answer for 192. Question number 193. You need to. So in your answer, need to be. It should be used in your answer. The plants daily. The plants is object. No, since it's object, here it should be subject. So the plants need to be. You need to be. No, the plants need to be watered. Yes, you water the plant. Daily watering of the plants is need by you. So the best answer is 193. It is nothing but B. 194. The taxi will drop you. The taxi will drop you. So the given sentence is active voice. While changing into passive voice, drop you. No, you. When there is modal auxiliary verb, we have to use be. You will be dropped. The taxi at the airport will be dropping you. Blunder. Dropping you at the airport will be done by the taxi. Oh, you will be dropped. Yes, the taxi is dropping. Option C is the best answer for 194. 195. I will take the responsibility of failure. Will be taken. So responsibility of failure will be taken. After this phrase, we have to use this one. So the responsibility of failure will be taken. This is the fine phrase. The responsibility of the failure would be taken. So this is not direct indirect speech to change will as would. So eliminated. Taking the responsibility of failure will be done by myself. So what? It is B. 195 is option B. 196. I applied band-aid to my wound. Applied is V2. No, because after I there is no sign of auxiliary verb. That's why it is V2. When there is any auxiliary verb, applied is V3. Here it is V2. So when it is V2 in the passive voice, we have to use was or were based on the nature of the singular and plurality. So band-aid is singular. So was is correct. So band-aid was. See, band-aid was applied by me. This is the best answer. Rest of the things can be eliminated successfully. 196, it is D. 197. My grandmother is knitting sweater for you. So sweater is subject. No. So we have to begin with sweater is. When there is a continuous tense in the active voice, we have to use being. Where there is being is your answer. Will be knit. Wrong. A sweater is being knit. Okay, fine. Grandmother is knitting for you a sweater. No, knitting. Long. Option A is a. And one more thing, the V3 of knit also knit is V1, V2, V3. All the formations of knit are knit only. Knit. So it is knit. 190. Question number 198. Two engineers are pulling the train up the hill. Two engineers are pulling the train. So the train, two engineers plural. So it is are. Train is singular. So it is. Since it is pulling continuous tense, we have to use being. The train is being. The train will be pulled up the hill. The train is being pulled. Yes. So for 198, option C is the best answer. 199. The authorities are mistreating the prisoners. The prisoners are mistreating. Continuous tense, no, sir. That's why where there is being is your answer. So it is will be. No, no. The prisoners are being mistreated. Yes. So 199, it is C. The prisoners are being mistreated by the authorities. If you change this one into active voice, you can get this one as answer. Question number 200. I am putting my life at a stranger's feet. So my life is object. So my life, putting is continuous tense, no. Is being. Where there is being is your answer. At the stranger feet, my life has been, no. My life will be put, no. My life is being. See, my life is being. Correct. Putting my life as a stranger's feet. So for 200, option C is the best answer.